Please stop down the whole bathroom.
Miss, I'm using the bathroom.
IDK, what to do?
Like something like this. If ever happened to this to me, I was like booming sounds like on the door. It's on my door spot. It's outside. I don't care. I'm gonna be first fast down the bathroom, and I'm opening the door and I'm kicking her. Or hitting her, or just slapping her. Well, I don't care if you're a grown up or a baby or a kid or old grandma. Yes. You get sweet revenge on scaring me to death.
Whatever you're doing on the toilet, let it out. I don't care if you are mid-pee stream. I suck it back in, do a little wipey wipe, and get out of there as fast as I can. Like, I would be terrified. I don't know how you guys could just like sit there bottomless while somebody is at war with the bathroom stall. Man, I get anxiety when I'm in the bathroom and then somebody just like tries to open the door, you know, just to check if somebody's in there. Then I make it a point to like hurry up. I gotta hurry. There are people waiting, and I know what it's like to be waiting in line and the person in the bathroom taking this sweet old time. POV, that one friend that can't walk straight. I feel attacked, because that's literally me. I don't know what it is. Like, I cannot walk in a straight line. It's always like it zigzags. Oh, I know where this originated from. When I was in elementary school, there was a sniper on the loose. And then every time my mom would drop me off, I would walk in zigzag. And I made it a habit. Every time I'm in a public place, I would walk in a zigzag. So I don't get sniped in real life. I think that's logical. I mean, I'm still here. Great success. Just let me enjoy my flight, bruh. Oh, no! Those are the crustiest airport feet I have ever seen. Oh, the way they just grabbed it. Oh, I got a little itch. You know, what do you do in this situation? If they actually got their dogs on your seat, you could just give it a good old... Like, they know they're not supposed to be there. That's why they shy. Or you can blow on them. Or if you're feeling adventurous, give them a little suck. Guaranteed they never take their piggies out in public again. When you successfully double Dutch braided your hair, and then, oh, it looks so good. No, this always happens. Every time I do a braid, there's always a ugly little strand, a straggler that I forgot to braid in. What do? Do you just like tuck it back in? Because that's what I do. Or then I take out my whole hair and decide I'm not doing braids today. And a piece of hair ruins your day.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun,
the drink was so pretty. The bubble. Do not touch the bubble. Just dissipated into the air. Was that fun? Was it fun destroying things that I love? Bro, why do zip-up jackets do this? This is why I'm not a fan. They always bend like this, making it look like you bricked up. Do you know what it's like to be a girl and look bricked up? But it's comforting to know that everybody else has this problem, and it's not just me, and hopefully people will understand that it's the zipper and not my imaginary glizzy.
Huh? What do you want from Starbucks?
Caramel frappuccino, please.
Okay.
Bro, what the? Bro, chill the out.
Cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby, just...
The audacity of the passenger. I don't care who you are. Could be the mother of my children, my wife, my side piece. Doesn't matter. You can't be slamming my door, which is very annoying. I feel like when you slam my car door, it hurts the car, and it's my car, therefore it hurts me. You know, when you hit a curb, it's like, it hurts you. Or perhaps I have an unhealthy obsession with my car. Oh, like when this happens, you about to hit a curb. You can't do this. Every time there is a dip, you have to go diagonal. You cannot just go straight up into it. Noob mistake.
Thank you so much for this. It was entirely unhelpful, but thank you nevertheless.
Hey, old people at the gym always be doing this. I don't know why. Can we talk about how entitled some old people are at the gym? Like, you'll be using a machine, and they're like, hey, get off now. He basically just kicked her off. Was like, okay, my turn now. A Karen at the gym did this to me. She was trying to use multiple machines at once, and she was like, okay, well, you gotta get off. It's my turn now. I'm like, bro, you in a rush? I got 1 more minute. She's like, no, I'm gonna wait here. I swear, they act like their time is running out. Gotta finish this workout now, before it's too late. I am officially over public gyms. Dude, this happens every time. Hey! Bro, she was still using that! She just put it down for a set. And then as soon as she puts it down, yoink! Hey, you using this? You mind if I work any of you? Now, anytime somebody wants to share something with me at the gym, I say, no, 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 no. Get your greasy, sweaty paws off of it. You can use it when I'm done because I sanitize the frick out of everything I use. I don't know how clean the person sharing with me is. You know, we have a perfectly good outlet right here. Nope, just straight to the wall. Is the phone gonna charge faster? Is it gonna charge at all? I mean, I get it. Sometimes the plug won't go into the outlet. And somebody got so annoyed that they just stabbed it into the wall. You know, I just had to feel it go inside something.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hate these. I hate these. D-rank toilet paper dispensers. These are the worst ones. The ones with a huge roll. And then when you try to like dig your hand up there, it has like spikes. You know, the part that rips the toilet paper. It's like sharp. And it's like half the time it's so difficult to pull out. Or it gets stuck. Or the roll is too round. I've had too many issues with these.
One of the biggest ice cream hacks at Dairy Queen is if you love the shell, just ask for it in a cup and they have to pour a ton of it on there and it fills up the cup and you get so much extra chocolate shell. If you think about it, when the cone is dipped in there, it only coats the ice cream that's on the cone.
Oh man, they were not stingy at all with this ice cream. You see how much they loaded it up? Usually it's hollow on the inside. And then pour the chocolate on top of it. No! What are you doing? You fool! You know what better than a chocolate-coated cone? A chocolate-covered cup. The plastic makes it extra crunchy. Some places will actually give you your cup sticky like this. Can't wait to eat my pancakes. And then just drop fork in syrup. What's now? The awkward moment of deciding if you're gonna eat with nature's fork or wait patiently for the server to come over and give you another fork. Or you could be an animal and just pick the fork back up and just like suck the syrup off of it. Good as new. When the butter won't spread. You have to wait for it to melt. Wait, why are you buttering untoasted bread? You gotta toast the bread first, right? I mean, even just a little bit, like warm it up a bit so that the butter can spread easier. You know, that's why we need like a stick of butter and just like smear it on. The cold butter versus knife versus bread, like it ain't it. I'm not having it.
Let me tell you how my daughter threw all my credit cards out the window, including my access card. What the hell?
Uh-oh. She's saying her kid took all her credit cards and just threw them out the window. Did you not buy her some Robux? She's like, what are all these cards? Where's the Robux? Don't have any? Useless. Banished to the shadow realm. Okay, we are making Christmas-shaped eggs. Oh, it's not just eggs. We're putting pancake batter around the eggs. There's already egg white in the pan. That ain't gonna feed more than one 6-year-old. It's not even cooking. Did this idiot forget to turn on the stove? Chocolate chips on eggs? Oh! I was like, you could avoid it, but no. Just straight up chocolate in the egg. Who's doing this DIY? You know, without even seeing who it is, I bet I know who it is. Oh, and then the pepper. Don't forget the pepper on the eggs. And I love spicy chocolate chip pancakes. Another maple syrup. Yeah, don't forget to oops all over the egg. It's not even cooking. Bro, turn the stove on so I can see how horrible this is gonna end up. And then butter. Are you stupid? Is this the first time in the kitchen? This whole thing was very painful to watch. You know, I've been making rainbow pancakes out of Play-Doh my whole entire life. And then the one day that I decide to cook, yeah, I thought it'd be a great idea to just do this. Chocolate chip egg pancakes. Just a single chocolate chip egg pancake bone out of the teeth.
I want to talk to the manager. Okay, 1 second. Hi, how can I help you?
Hello friends, it's me. And today we're going Karen hunting.
Whoever created Fortnite, whoever you are out there, I need you to know what you're doing to parents across the globe.
It started out with Fortnite, you know it's gonna be good. The tragic story of a mother who has lost her child to Fortnite.
Because your game has completely taken over and our children have become total addicts.
I mean, it's not that good, but okay, go on.
I know that it's my job to make sure I know how many hours a day he's playing and this, that, and the other thing. I get that. I'm monitoring. But this child is continuously coming to ask me for money to buy virtual products in your game.
Wait till she hears about NFTs. I don't want to see how much money you spent on Candy Crush. So you let him have his skins.
Virtual skins, virtual jackets, virtual dance moves. These things that are not tangible, that nobody's actually going to get. It's just some made-up thing in a game. And then he says to me, well, Mom, there's only 13 hours left, or I'm not going to be able to buy this skin. I have to do it now. They're going to take it away. I won't be able to do it.
No! Tell him no! Am I really teaching a parent how to parent? Like, literally, you could tell your children no. It's not hard. My parents did it all the time. I would never get a yes. It was either a no, or a maybe, or a wait until your birthday. Like, Like, are you scared to tell a 6-year-old who plays Fortnite no?
And I said, you need to stop. We are done. We are not having this conversation. No, no, nothing. You're not getting anything. And he said, looked at me and he said,
What? It cut off like that. I need to know more. I mean, to be fair, Fortnite is free. We used to pay like $50, $60 per game. Fortnite is free. Get him a couple skins. No big deal. Or make him work for it. Do your chores. Get good grades for birthdays. It shouldn't be all the time. That's what I think. This guy is making food on the back of his truck. And it looks delicious. Some lobster rolls.
You're making me upset.
Okay, well.
You've got a lot of nerve doing this. This is illegal what you're doing.
They're making food in the back of their truck. Karen's just mad because she can't get a lobster roll.
Wait, everything.
1 minute to get out of here. Or I'm
You have 1 minute to leave.
Sounds good.
Do you own the parking lot? No. You have 1 minute to leave.
I'll throw this into the trash.
packing up. Pack it up.
Oh, Skeletor is getting angry.
There's no need to be.
They are so nice and polite about it too.
We had some guys who are cooking.
We're leaving. We're not bothering anybody.
You're bothering me.
You're bothering me because you're making better food than I ever have.
Get the heck out.
We're gonna get out of here. We're not bothering anybody. You're coming up to us. And you're okay. It's a Sunday. Have a great day. What are you doing? Whoa, stay. You are. Oh my. Ooh, look what she just did. Oh my goodness.
What a piece of garbage. I would have chucked it with that. Rude. Nobody gets this mad on their Sunday stroll. It's a lobster. She got a shellfish allergy or something. Something offended her. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. He won't give me what I want, so I'm gonna pretend like I'm hurt. He hurt me, ran me over. Police! Y'all so dramatic. Did someone hurt your little baby feelings? That's my antidote. Or I'm gonna lay down in the middle of this highway. Speaking of fake falling, this Karen was trying to get a check so badly. She laid down in the middle of the road. You see what she just did? This car is reversing and she just went by the front of the car and then fell like they hit her. Car hit human? No. Human hits car. Like, look at her. Now she acted like her stomach hurt. Yeah, I am also sick of all the lies and deception. Bro, she fell down flat. Starfish on the floor. And then opened one eye, looked around, realized nobody was offering her money. Nobody even cared. So I'm gonna get up and try it again. You know what? Fall on my way to the car. And this car just keeps reversing. You can't hit somebody in front of you if you're literally reversing. I cannot even. This is so funny. Like, she keep trying. Man, you're gonna have to work like the rest of us. No easy money here.
I need to get out of here. It doesn't work like that. It takes days. I want to talk to the manager. Okay, 1 second. Hi, how can I help you? No problem. I just like that. It's just you. You came in here acting like you own the place.
The correct way to reply when a Karen asks for the manager. Like, you want the manager? Let me get the manager.
Hi, how can I help you?
Oh, hello, it's me.
I want to rent a yacht. Does it look like you have yachts? I see them all around there. We don't have any yachts for rent. I see them. Whose yachts are they? They're personal yachts. I guess you don't want to make no money here at this restaurant. I guess we don't. What the hell are you doing? You cannot record me.
I just did.
That is against my HIPAA law.
That is against my HIPAA law. No, it's not. A HIPAA violation is if somebody asks you for your medical history. Like, hey, you're parked in handicap. Get out. But I have a disability. What is your disability? I don't see a disability on you. That's kind of a HIPAA violation. Has nothing to do with recording an unsavory interaction between a Karen. She's trying to buy a yacht, but they're like, we ain't got any yachts, but this is like a restaurant. Like, what kind of restaurant you buy boats from? Oh, that was aggressive.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
The way she just, I'm gonna strangle you. On her car. If you touch Karen's car, you going straight to jail. She will put you under citizen's arrest.
Yeah, I'm making a video. Can you move?
It's cold outside. Like, get out the way. Oh. Oh, we have another person that would like to get involved. He's saying, get out of here. Shit, don't touch me. Stay 6 feet away. Turn away from me. I am threatened by your existence. I do not come in peace.
Yeah, I'm taking a video.
She's really out here doing yoga in the middle of the road while cars honking at her like, namaste. Nah, I must stay in front of this car. You know, some people really woke up, took a sip of their coffee, and was like, I feel like being a today.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I was looking for this. Holy crap. I got it.
No you didn't. I almost knocked you out. He got his blow up muscles on under that hoodie. Hold on, let me just... Why is he so mad?
Oh, got Karen.
Oh,
Got a Karen,
Karen's
bro.
coming to make a problem.
You can't catch me.
Oh, good thing he can't run.
Jump me, he said jump me. Hold on, stop, hold on.
And he follows him out the store. And he keeps going.
I'm trying to make a
But he
living
can
off
only
this
walk.
shit, man.
He can't run.
Help, please, help. Can we get to him like chicken? Yeah.
He's really slow. Oh, this armor weighing me down.
Oh, he's chasing after Sage. He's chasing
Oh, he's going. Oh my goodness, this would be so fun. Like somebody that refuses to run. And we're gonna see how close we can get to him. And he's so close, and then he starts going at it. I got a bad knee. But for you, I'm gonna do a little jog. Okay, but think about how much fun they had that day. Like, they're kids. You're just gonna, like, beat them in the middle of the mall or something? Like, what do you want?
I'm not sitting here. It is not safe. Do you understand? Ma'am, there is nothing you see.
You're not wearing a mask on the plane. You don't have the right to say something is unsafe.
Do you understand? No, ma'am, I don't understand. You can't make me. I'm not sitting here.
Then get off the plane?
I work hard.
Okay.
I pay for my seats.
Okay.
It's clearly gonna put my life in danger. Okay, so you're gonna move him. That's how it's gonna be.
Is she sitting in the exit row or something? What is so dangerous about the spot that she's sitting in?
Then move him. Ma'am, this is a full flight. I can't move anyone. Do you want me to call the cops? Do you want to lose your job?
She's not going to? And where are you gonna call the cops?
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, I'm on flight 42069. The flight attendant won't move my seat. Hello?
Because right now you're violating my rights as a citizen, as a human being. You're intentionally putting me in danger. I do not wish anyone to be in danger. Thank you, then move him, ma'am.
What's wrong with him?
I don't want to sit.
What is wrong with the guy?
He's violating our rights and our safety. I asked him for his vaccine card, and he doesn't have one because he's not vaccinated.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to have a mask and be vaccinated.
You have to have the mask. Where's the mask?
I'm not wearing a mask because I don't have asthma.
Oh no, she has asthma. That's no excuse. My friend got asthma. She still wears a mask. Who are you trying to fool?
I have children. I'm fully vaccinated to protect them. You're intentionally putting my health at risk right now.
Ma'am, I just work here. She's just a flight attendant. Do you want your Sprite and your salted peanuts or no?
I know the law. You're violating the law right now. You're completely breaking the law. You have to find me another seat.
Okay, you don't have to be vaccinated to go on an airplane. Is she gonna make a fuss about this when she goes to the grocery store? Where's your vaccine card?
You can't make me breathe his oxygen because he's not vaccinated.
Well, you're breathing the oxygen of everybody else on the plane and you're not even wearing a mask. Are you brain dead? I think so.
Vaccinated or unvaccinated, we should respect each other. And as it seems you have trouble doing that, please exit the aircraft.
Oh, finally, the pilot comes on. Get out of here. This is the one time I will clap on a plane is when they kick a Karen off. Get out of here. Spit on her on the way out. Definitely not staged or anything. Video was about as fake as that fall. Oh no, you caught. I am in physical pain because you caught me. Pro Karen tactic. Fake. Not anymore.
Next in line, Ioria.
How you doing, man?
How Karens be when your card declines.
Alright, just insert your card right there for me, please. Wow, your card's declined. Yes, your card is declined.
Keep it down for me.
No, your card is declined. I'm sorry. Your card is...
You know, say louder for the people in the back. Let everybody know that my card declined. You know, my card declined today, and the lady was like so low-key about it. I appreciated that. Cause it's embarrassing. Like, you try to check out, and you got the cashier like, their card declined. Woo, woo, broke alert. Why are you buying Cheetos when you can't even pay your card? Take the sticker of an AirPod on the stairs to see who would pick it up. Hey, everybody, they try to pick it up. So embarrassing when you realize it's a sticker. Oh, he took a picture of it. Oh, he's making his own TikTok out of it. I ain't picking up nothing that goes in somebody's ear.
AdMob makes it easy to monetize your mobile game. Rewarded ads become part of the game.
Took a picture of it. Oh, he making his own TikTok out of it. I ain't picking up nothing that goes in somebody's ear.
I got a bug.
He didn't even open his hand. You could have anything in there. You didn't even see the bug. Proceeds to have a meltdown. I want to see the bug. What you got? Cockroach? You just fisted it? Impressive. No! Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. That is the worst way to wake up. This is grounds for a breakup. You see that face? Terrifying. Imagine waking up to it. This has got to be one of my favorite pranks of all time. They tricked their little sister into thinking that she's invisible.
2, 3.
Oh man, it was like a kid's worst nightmare.
Holy cow. This is a prank, right? Where'd she go?
And they got the whole family in on it.
Oh my gosh. What did you do? Ava, where are you?
Where'd she go? Seriously, keep messing around. Where'd she go?
Everybody's in on it.
Dude, I can hear her.
They took a picture before of her sitting on the couch by herself and then showed her the proof, and then that really did it for her. And then she starts having a mental breakdown like, y'all really turned me invisible. This is necessary for character development. Growing up, my family was so mean to my little sister, and she came out hilarious. Men can prank on the bathroom. No. I kick it. I literally scream. There's a cave. Don't.
What's going on?
I want to try this.
Putting fart spray in my girlfriend's mask to see how she
Oh,
reacts.
that's nasty, bro. What the heck? Oh, fart spray. That's a lot. That's a lot. You gonna knock somebody
The
out with
car
that.
smells like sweaty verde.
So, hey, what's the smell? What is coming? Oh no, oh no, oh no! You can't smack this smell off. Oh, I can't even imagine how disgusting fart spray smell. You know, on the top 10 deadly things in this world, a stinky smell, that's on the scale. Cannot stand stinky smell. Scaring people at the clothes store.
Don't do it.
I don't know how. She just pushed it back. Like, no, I don't want this. Go back to your hiding hole. I would have scared the bejeebus out of me. Like you just looking through the clothes and a head comes out. I'll be screaming in the shirt section. Wait a second. Mike Ox Big? Hey, where you at?
Scaring my dad with a life-size cutout of the Rock.
That ain't gonna scare nobody.
It's about drive.
Mother. Stop it. Stop what? It's not funny.
I wasn't expecting a whole entire horse to be there. My soul just left my body. It scared me more than him. And I got the whole protection of a screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
God damn
I
it.
thought you were my cousin.
This is so embarrassing. When you think your friend is gonna walk through the door.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And you give him a little spook. But it's a stranger. I will be leaving this building and not coming back.
My husband doesn't know I came out to the car already.
So she was hiding in the trunk. And he gonna start the car. Oh man, one of my biggest fears. I always check my backseat when I get into my car. If somebody's like hiding behind there, like I'm terrified of being grabbed from behind while I'm driving. I don't know why she threw the dog for a second. It's just a stuffed animal. Oh, you finna give me heart palpitations. Not for real though, my chest hurt. Is this the end?
Here's your receipt.
God damn it!
Here's your receipt.
Giving people an extra long
Here's your
receipt.
receipt.
These are a bunch of email.
When they give me a
Receipt?
receipt that long, I'm like, I don't want it.
Put it in the
You
bag.
killing trees is on you.
That's in the bag.
Yeah, don't give it to me.
Here's your receipt.
I don't want this. Yeah, I don't want that either. Where am I gonna put that thing? Stuff another butt cheek in my pocket? This guy is an absolute menace to society. Took a sauce packet, put the straw in it, and then put it in the drink. Gave it to his friend. A straw full of sweet and sour sauce. Nice. Is this a prank? Because in the middle of this video, my computer decides to restart or update. What happened? Why are you updating right now? I was recording. I love these pranks. When they take a pair of panties, dip it into tuna fish. Oh, that's nasty. That's a lot. Oh, it's wet. And she gonna give it to her boyfriend. You have the nerve to do something like this.
What are these?
He's not gonna smell it instantly and be like, that's nasty.
No way.
Hey, aren't there other people in that room? You gonna do this in front of your friend? Mind your business.
Do you wanna? The kids are busy. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Question.
Yeah.
You alright?
What are you talking about?
I would have said, why your jaws stink? But no. Are you okay? He's so gentle and polite.
I love you.
Aww.
With everything.
I love you too. So, can we go?
No. I'm gonna have to respectfully turn you down.
Why?
You don't know how to say it. Just say it.
These stink.
Nice, yeah.
You're saying that I stink.
Your drawers are saying you stink.
I don't stink.
You smell
Smell
them.
these. Yeah, smell these.
And they fell to the floor. What do they smell like?
A sea bar.
These smell like Ariel's Badussi. So he did a little shock prank in the McDonald's drive-thru. Hey, I would have closed the window. I'd be like, who is this guy? But how do you know all this information about me? These dudes are filming a prank, and this goes way too far. So they're all in a van. They chase this dude down with a motorcycle. He parks and then goes into the gas station. And they're all like, come on, get out the car. Get out the balloons. We got the balloon squad. I thought they were gonna rob the place or something, but no. Watch this. They tie hundreds of balloons to the motorcycle. You go tell me it's gonna lift up. It's gonna lift up off the ground. No, it's not. It's flying away, and then the guy comes around. Y'all did him dirty. Hey, that's messed up. I'm trying to understand how balloons can lift up a motorcycle. I don't even think that's possible. So what kind of voodoo magic is this? My roommate left for the weekend, so I covered his room with Post-it notes. I mean, that's a lot of Post-it notes. Too many. I like that. It looks really good. How are you gonna be mad about that? You would never forget anything. You got so many Post-it notes around your room. Like anytime you need to remember something, just write it on the wall. Did him a favor. Yes, my suspicions are correct. There's a snake, not snack. Do not like it.
When mom trims our dog, and we pretend her fluff is her.
For a hot second, that scared me. I'm like, what's wrong with the dog? Is he okay? No, they just gave him a haircut. He's alive and well. Dad walks in like,
Go away. Go away, all of you, please. Go away. Go away.
What's wrong with the
Go
dog?
away, all of you. What's happening? Go away. Go.
He thought the dog was dead. Why he limp like that? I don't think that's what happens when animals die. They just go flat, turn into a pile of fluff.
Hey, excuse me. Is that a car parked outside? It's getting towed.
Which one? The Honda?
Yeah, the Honda.
The blue Honda?
Yeah, the blue Honda. It's outside, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, you parked down there. It was you, right?
Wait, really?
Yo, we gotta go.
This dude walked up to them, didn't even know what car they were driving, and then she gave him all the answers that he needed. You know, in this situation, you're supposed to be like, what car? Which car do I have? That's getting towed.
Hey! Do you know where the library is? Oh, that's the library?
Talking too
Sorry,
loud with
thank
headphones
you.
on. Please don't yell at me. I did nothing wrong. I get so scared when people yell at me. My eardrums are sensitive. And my time, I've probably blown out. Engaged couple gets foiled. What do you mean? Oh, like literally. Foiled the entire kitchen. It actually looks kind of cool. Looks like it's from the future. It looks like Dr. Evil lives there. That is a lot of foil. The entire house Just foiled? At least it's not spoiled. I use a lot of aluminum foil because I bake a lot of food. I would just get rid of it very slowly, just every day. I would tear a tiny bit of aluminum, put it on my baking sheet, bake my tilapia and vegetables. And I'm quite resourceful. I don't like waste, and honestly, it looks kind of cool. It's protecting the kitchen. It'll stay new and clean longer. Joke's on you. This dude is hiding with a bow and arrow. Oh, that was some good aim. Like, you had one shot, and he knew he had to make it as soon as she came home. And a balloon filled with flour exploded on her. What if she had a gluten allergy? I would have just disintegrated into dust particles. My body wouldn't be able to handle the amount of gluten in this prank. Please take one, prank.
You okay in there?
There's a person in there. There is a person in there. It looks just like the fakes. Oh, this is scary. Oh, he even said it's just a stuffed animal. Stuffed guy. Michael Myers ain't no animal. I mean, he kind of is, but you know what I mean. Just take one. Oh, scared the dad more than the child. Sorry, bananas make me aggressive. When this kid comes up. Just one! I'm watching you! Oh man, I would love to do this. But my house, I get no trick-or-treaters. None. I should think it's bird poop. I would be screaming in filth if a bird had explosive diarrhea that landed on. Oh, let me see that. Oh, I mean, wouldn't you smell it? Like, mayonnaise has a very distinct smell. Either way, gross.
We'll put a lot of farming right here.
Oh no!
So the game is,
no,
I have to clean up all the party before you hit my hand. So if I clean up all the party before you hit my hand, I win.
What is he saying? Because he's not saying water.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit
you. Okay, ready? One.
Which one is good one? This one is.
Okay, ready? One.
Clean it up. She has to hit you. Let her clean it up.
Wait. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Got him. Oh, she's mad. She really thought she had a chance. Like, this is gonna be too easy. I haven't hit you since you were a child. She thought she was gonna play whack-a-mole and ended up with some moist pantaloons. Screaming viciously in bathrooms prank. Hey, what's going on? That guy waiting there like, I really have to pee, but can you please check in there?
Yo, what is happening here? Sure not come on, dude. Yo, KD's finished?
Finished what? Starts again.
Get out! Get out! Get out! What's going on? Get out! Get out! Get out! You guys still up, right?
Imagine just getting out and then just standing in line like, okay, the screaming is done. All the anger is out. I'm ready for some fries. Oh, that is foul. You take a piece of tape, tape it on the faucet. Oh, and it's gonna just spray you. Imagine doing this at school. That's actually pretty good.
You ready?
What is that made of? Oh,
Human?
it's like a fake snowman. Fits entire human.
Stand up on your tippy toes.
Oh, there's a head too. Excellent. Oh, he's angry. Not a very nice fellow. I'd be scared too. He's mean looking. Mad all the snow melted. Woo! I would have thought this was like a statue or something. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Kris Kringle?
Pretend to sneeze on your sassy brother.
Oh, this is good. I have never seen anyone do this. Oh, that was a wet one.
Are you with me? You are a dirty dog.
Are you effing with me? There is nothing less threatening than a British accent.
I'm stroking you wet. I don't know, man. This is why we're in a pan. Dirty, peaceful, like dirty.
Oh, now you're gonna blame the whole pandemic on him.
I'm straight like a bushfire. Pick yourself up and get out of here. On your head. It's wet.
Oh! Wait till he finds out it's water. Have you ever been wet sneezed on? When my dog does it all the time, I be sitting on the toilet with my bare knees and he'll just like, Beyblade, let it rip.
Stirred her water to see how she'd react.
What did you put in it?
I got you the water. What? Why'd you mix it? What do you mean? It makes it, I don't know. I just always do that. There you go. You can drink it.
Me mixing up my water. What did you put in it? Oh, my love and affection.
You asked me for water. Now you don't want. I want all of it to share with you. Why? Because Sharon's caring and I care about you so much.
Water. It's literally just water. Your turn.
Drink more.
Do you not trust her? You clearly do not trust her. It's literally just water. Tastes like metal spoon.
别那些让你熬夜通宵的日子，让我们一起在这个游戏中找。别那些让你熬夜通宵的日子，让我们一起在这个游戏中找回轻松愉快的感觉吧。
It's literally just water. Tastes like metal.
Just yesterday, Cheeky was a little girl locked in a fierce battle with her final exams. How did she inexplicably fall into the historical fantasy novel she was reading and become the ill-fated seventh princess, a character who dies before the end of the first episode? What is this filthy thing? Drag her out and behead her. How dare you claim to be my child when you're this ugly? Cheeky fought back her tears. She couldn't cry. In the original story, her mother had offended the favored third princess. When the timid seventh princess tried to beg for mercy, she burst into tears, infuriating the tyrant and getting herself beheaded on the spot. There was only one way out of this. Shamelessly weaponize her cuteness to survive? Father Emperor, Cheeky isn't ugly. Cheeky will try her best to grow up to be as handsome as you are. The tyrant looked disgusted and kicked the grimy little girl away. But Cheeky shamelessly scrambled right back and hugged his leg. After this happened a few times, the tyrant picked her up by the scruff of her neck. I've never in my life seen a child so ugly and so shameless, he said before dropping her back on the floor without a hint of pity. What will we do if you're still this ugly when you grow up? Father Daddy is so handsome. Cheeky comes from good stock, so she'll definitely be just as handsome as Father Daddy. Father Daddy! A flicker of something unreadable crossed the tyrant's eyes. He had many children, but not a single one dared to call him Daddy. You ugly child, and you're not afraid of me at all. Interesting. Cheeky batted her big sparkling eyes, keeping the cute act going. Father Daddy is handsome. I'd like to see what kind of person an ugly child like you grows into, the tyrant said with a sudden, cold smile. Fine, we'll keep you and see. Seeing the tyrant smile, Cheeky figured she had survived. But just as she relaxed, a chilling frostiness appeared in his upturned lips. But if you grow up ugly, I'll throw you to the wolves on the back mountain. The tyrant was as savage as the dozen wolves he kept on that mountain. He called them his pets, but they were really man-eaters. Hearing his threat, Cheeky's little heart pounded. She was not going to be wolf food. Although she'd escaped beheading for now, her living quarters were more dilapidated than the cold palace. Tears of self-pity welled in her eyes. This was just miserable. Just then, a faint meow caught her attention. She crept closer and gasped. It was an adorable, fluffy cat, but its back leg looked injured. No wonder you were crying over here, Cheeky whispered. She gently bandaged the leg and stroked its head. Big white cat, I wish I could adopt you, but I'm too poor to even feed myself. The big cat, who she nicknamed Bai, seemed to understand. It turned and trotted towards a corner of the wall. Cheeky followed and saw a small hole. Filled with curiosity, she wiggled her little butt and crawled through. She couldn't believe it. On the other side of the wall was a completely different world. It was gorgeous. Cheeky's eyes lit up. She immediately spotted a pavilion in the distance with a table full of delicious food. The little girl's short legs pumped as she dashed over. The heavens were smiling on her. She had a reason to live again. Suddenly, a cool breeze swept by, sending a shiver down her spine. The tyrant was napping on a soft couch in the pavilion. The tyrant! Cheeky gasped. She had stumbled into the tyrant's personal courtyard. Her first instinct was to run for her life, but her stomach betrayed her. Gritting her teeth, she tiptoed closer. Father Daddy? The little girl whispered, testing the waters. When the tyrant didn't stir, she relaxed, and finally reached a greedy little hand toward the chicken leg she'd been eyeing. She was happily munching away when a voice from outside announced the arrival of Consort Jen. Cheeky jumped. Oh no, someone's here! The tyrant is going to wake up! In a panic, she spotted the space under the table, grabbed a few pineapple cakes, and scurried underneath. The next second, the tyrant's eyes opened. Come in. Cheeky held her breath, too scared to make a sound. Your Majesty, I've missed you so much. Consort Jen's syrupy voice made Cheeky flinch. The movement dislodged a pineapple cake from her sleeve, and it rolled out, stopping right next to the tyrant's jade-slippered foot. The little girl's face went pale. Mustering her courage, she reached out a tiny hand, fumbling blindly, until thankfully she snatched the cake back just before the tyrant noticed. "I've recently learned a new dance, and I came to perform it just for you, Your Majesty." A wicked smile played on the tyrant's lips. "How thoughtful of you, my dear. Go on, dance, but you can't stop until I say so." Consort Jen was completely mesmerized by him. But Cheeky's scalp tingled. That was not a good smile. This consort was in for it. The consort began to dance, her heart soaring. She kept shooting flirtatious glances at the Emperor, then pretended to trip and stumbled towards him. But before she could land in his arms, the tyrant grabbed her by the neck and threw her to the ground. "Guards, drag her away." The eunuchs at the door rushed in, grabbed Consort Jen by the hair, and dragged her out. The little girl watched in horror. This tyrant was inhuman. Cheeky trembled in her hiding spot, wondering why he wasn't leaving. The dance was over, the woman was gone. What was he waiting for? Suddenly, there were two sharp taps on the table above her. A low male voice followed. "How much longer are you going to hide under there? Do you want me to drag you out myself?" The little girl's face crumpled. It was over. Her short life was about to end again. Everyone has to die sometime, she thought grimly. As she prepared to crawl out, she heard a soft meow, followed by the tyrant's voice. "You naughty thing. I had to call you several times before you'd come out." Cheeky let out a huge sigh of relief. He was talking to Bai. So Bai was his cat? She didn't remember when the tyrant left. Hiding under the table, she'd gotten too sleepy and had drifted off. When she woke up, she was lying on the tyrant's soft couch. Did I sleepwalk, she wondered? At least he was gone. Time to get out of here! She scurried on her short legs toward the hole in the wall. Just as she was about to duck through, she felt a tug from behind. She turned to see Bai. "Were you waiting for me?" Cheeky was surprised. "Let's go back together." One kid and one cat squeezed back through the hole. What Cheeky didn't know was that the tyrant was watching them from a distance. That ugly child is actually quite amusing. The moment Bai was on the other side, its fur stood on end. Cheeky followed its gaze and saw several young men and women in her own pavilion. Are they the ones who hurt Bai? She wondered aloud. The next moment, she was lifted into the air by the back of her collar. A young eunuch grinned. Well, well, princess, look what I found." The third princess, Ye Yunchang, glared at Cheeky. "So you're the one who saved this little beast?" Seeing Bai also being held up, Cheeky panicked and, with tears in her eyes, started biting wildly. "Don't you dare hurt Bai!" The eunuch yelped in pain and threw the little girl to the ground. "Your Highness, look at what this wretched little thing did." The third princess's eyes were cold. "Guards, tie her up!" Then she nudged Cheeky's chin with the tip of her shoe. "The wolf's father keeps on the back mountain, haven't had a special treat in a while." A short time later, on the back mountain, a girl and a cat lay weakly on the ground, while the third princess watched the show with amusement. "Hey!" Cheeky cried out, but the little cat didn't move. In the distance, a wolf howled. Cheeky watched as they slowly approached. Was she really going to die like this? It wasn't fair. The foul stench of decay and the sound of animal panting made her curl up in fear, covering her head. She braced herself to be torn apart, but after a long moment, nothing happened. She peeked through one eye and saw a pair of small black cloth shoes. Before she could look up, the tyrant suddenly sat down and lifted her chin. "Father, Daddy," Cheeky mumbled in disbelief. The next second, she burst into tears. The others, seeing the Emperor, finally reacted, all dropping to their knees in terror. The tyrant swept a cold, murderous gaze over them, then swiftly shot an arrow that struck the alpha wolf. The third princess froze. She couldn't believe the tyrant would kill the wolf she had raised for years, just to save that ugly child. Then, the tyrant lifted the barely conscious little girl into his arms. Cheeky's small hand clenched into a fist. "Father, Daddy, my cat, may save Bai." Something struck the man's heart. Even in this state, she was still thinking about an animal. Just then, head eunuch Zhao arrived with the imperial guards. He breathed a sigh of relief, seeing the emperor was unharmed. He'd nearly had a heart attack. One moment, the tyrant was listening to music in a high tower. The next, he'd seen something, grabbed a bow and arrow, and jumped out the window. It was a drop of over 40 feet. Zhao had never been so terrified in his life. He had rushed his men through the gates and was now even more stunned to see the little girl in the tyrant's arms. Isn't that the seventh princess? The tyrant's eyes were cold. Summon the imperial physician, and bring that animal on the ground with us. Zhao's jaw dropped for the third time. My God, the seventh princess is raising a tiger. Seeing the tyrant carrying the filthy Cheeky, the third princess felt a pang of jealousy and hurried after them. She was about to speak but was silenced by the tyrant's icy glare. Have I been spoiling you too much? Guards, take all of them and execute them. His words sent a wave of panic through the group, and they all began begging for their lives. The third princess was stunned. She never imagined her father would look at her with such coldness and kill her servants, all for an ugly child. And wasn't he a neat freak? How could he be holding that dirty thing in his arms? How could this be happening? The trembling Zhao, after his third shock of the day, was shocked yet again. The tyrant placed the grimy little girl onto the royal dragon bed. Not even his consorts had ever been allowed to stay the night there. A long time later, Cheeky groggily woke up. She was about to touch her aching head when a deep voice stopped her. "Don't touch it." Cheeky was instantly wide awake. That voice couldn't be. She slowly turned her head and saw the tyrant sitting in a chair not far from the bed. She vaguely recalled him saving her. Could this be his bedchamber? Her clothes had been changed, and even her hair smelled fresh and clean. Had the tyrant shown mercy? The tyrant watched the silent little girl and frowned. Feeling the chill in the air, Cheeky immediately looked up and chirped in her sweetest voice, "Father, Daddy." At that moment, Zhao looked at the little girl on the bed, and his heart melted. Who knew she'd be so adorable and fluffy once she was cleaned up? Just then, a maid brought in a bowl of medicinal soup. Zhao was about to take it to feed the cute little princess, when the tyrant held out a hand. "Give it to me." This was officially old Zhao's day of 1,000 shocks. His Majesty was going to personally feed the 7th princess her medicine. Cheeky watched in awe as the tyrant approached with the bowl. Even without saying a word, the man radiated an intimidating pressure. The tyrant brought the spoon to her lips, and she leaned forward, still a bit scared. "Your Majesty," Zhao quickly interjected, "the soup was just brewed. It needs to be cooled a bit before she can drink it." The tyrant instinctively frowned.
我再也不想看见萝卜了。注意看，我点一下屏幕就拔一次萝卜，那我一直点就能把萝卜拔出。
Brewed. It needs to be cooled a bit before she can drink it. The tyrant instinctively frowned. Is raising a child this much trouble? He grumbled internally, but still lowered his head and blew on the spoonful of soup a few times. Once it was cooler, he offered it to Cheeky again. The next second, the bitter taste made the little girl's eyes roll back in her head. Zhao immediately brought over a plate of sweet dates. 7th princess, have something sweet to chase it down. Cheeky could have knelt and thanked him. What a good man. She started munching away happily. But as she ate, she felt an unsettling gaze. Why was the tyrant staring at her? After a moment of hesitation, the little girl picked up a date and offered it to him. "Father, Daddy, have a date?" Beside them, Zhao wanted to remind the little girl that His Majesty never ate sweets. But the next second, he was proven spectacularly wrong. The tyrant actually took the date and ate it. Dates are sweet. Father, Daddy can have them all. The tyrant watched her smile, her eyes crinkling, and felt a pang in the softest part of his heart. He had many children, but he felt nothing for them. Even the 3rd princess, who everyone thought was his favorite, was only given that status because she was the empress's daughter. But when this ugly child was in danger, his heart had seized. That connection, the one of blood, was something he'd never felt before. The tyrant looked at the little girl. Now that she was clean, she was much easier on the eyes. He remembered her words about coming from good stock. His thoughts were interrupted when he noticed how many dates she'd eaten. He snatched the plate from her. "Too many sweets are bad for your teeth." The ever-resourceful Zhao spoke up. "Your Majesty, perhaps the 7th princess is hungry. Then serve the meal." A line of maids brought in dish after dish of exquisite food. Cheeky's eyes sparkled. It was true what they said, hug the right thigh and you'll never go hungry. Time to eat. Cheeky had just thrown back the covers to hop off the bed when the tyrant picked her up. He couldn't help but think, why is this child so light? Doesn't the household staff feed her? He frowned, but the little girl in his arms saw his expression and flinched. Why was this tyrant so moody? But when she saw the dazzling array of food on the table, she forgot everything else. Her stomach let out an embarrassing grumble. The man looked down at her. "Hungry?" The child nodded frantically. "Tummy is hungry." The tyrant gently ruffled the little kid's hair. Cheeky looked up into his deep eyes and was captivated. The tyrant really was, just as the book described, the most handsome man in the northern lands. Putting aside his murderous, tyrannical nature, having a dad this handsome wasn't so bad. As long as he didn't chop her head off, of course. Once at the table, the little girl sat primly in her chair, not daring to move despite the feast before her. "Am I that scary?" the tyrant asked, noticing her tension. Cheeky immediately shook her head, but he could see she wasn't being truthful. He picked up a piece of fish, carefully removed the bones, and placed it in her bowl. "Are you not going to eat?" "Right away," the little girl responded nervously. Behind them, Zhao was speechless. Why was His Majesty being so attentive to the 7th princess? Not long ago, he was ordering her to be dragged out and beheaded. As Cheeky ate, she suddenly remembered Bai. She looked up at the tyrant, her face full of worry. Father, Daddy, bye. Bye. Don't worry, 7th princess, Zhao reassured her. Bye is fine. But Zhao still couldn't understand why the princess would keep a tiger cub of all things. Cheeky, of course, had no idea. She still thought Bai was just a big, fluffy cat. The tyrant watched the ugly child's every move and found her more and more pleasing to the eye. After they had eaten their fill, the father and daughter relaxed, and the little girl let out a contented burp. This was the best meal she'd had since arriving in this world. But she'd probably be sent back to her rundown courtyard soon. She sighed. The road to securing her position was long and arduous. Just then, Zhao approached with a tray. Your Majesty, it is time to choose a consort for the evening. The tyrant glanced at the name tablets on the tray without much interest. Cheeky's eyes landed on them. Although the man in the book was cruel, he wasn't given to lust. His intelligence, decisiveness, and aloof aura were what had earned him a massive fan base among readers. As the little pipsqueak was thinking, her mind wandered back to food. She grabbed a small pastry and began to nibble on it. The tyrant, however, pushed the tray of tablets toward her. The little girl, her cheeks puffed out, blinked her big sparkling eyes in confusion. You choose one. Her eyes widened in disbelief. Huh? You want me to choose? Ugly child, you help me pick one. Hearing this, Cheeky nearly choked on her pastry. Was this tyrant for real? He didn't know who he wanted to sleep with? She hesitated, looking at the tablets. Well, Father, Daddy, who do you like the most? Her answer surprised the tyrant. He hadn't expected the ugly child to ask for his preference. He pinched her soft cheek. Little pipsqueak, do you even know what these tablets are for? Cheeky's mouth twitched. She had almost forgotten her cover as a 5.5-year-old. How would she know what this meant? Stay calm, don't panic. The next moment, Cheeky tilted her head, feigning innocence. Isn't it for finding someone to sleep with? My mother used to hold one of these and say she wanted to sleep with Father, Daddy. So you're saying I should choose your mother's tablet tonight? The man's eyes turned cold as he thought, so young and already trying to win favor for her mother. But Cheeky immediately shook her head. No, you can't. My mother got hurt recently. She can't kiss and hug and sleep with Father, Daddy. With that, she went back to devouring her pastry. Nearby, Zhao suppressed a laugh. This little girl knew quite a lot. The tyrant's expression softened. It seemed he'd been too suspicious. The ugly child was still simple and innocent. He waved a hand. Take them away. I won't be choosing anyone tonight. Zhao sighed internally. The ladies of the harem will be crying a river tonight. Before long, Cheeky started to feel sleepy, her eyelids getting heavy. Seeing this, the tyrant gently picked her up and walked toward the bed. Is the tyrant going to let me sleep here tonight? Cheeky thought. But she remembered the book saying he was a major germaphobe. Even his consorts were only allowed to sleep with him in the side chambers. Cheeky was so nervous she could barely breathe. Oh no, the tyrant was getting into bed too. She could feel his cold aura enveloping her. What if he woke up in the middle of the night, decided he didn't like her and just hit her? She instinctively began to inch away toward the corner of the bed. The tyrant, noticing the ugly child moving farther and farther away from him, looked extremely displeased. Am I a ghost? Why is she so far away? Every other woman in the palace practically threw herself at him, yet this ugly child dared to show her disgust. He turned and grabbed her by the collar, pulling her back. It's not like I'm going to eat you, or... He trailed off when he realized the ugly child was already fast asleep. The man subconsciously smoothed the little kid's hair, his anger softening. He looked at the little kid's features, so similar to his own, and a hint of affection he didn't even notice himself crept into his eyes. The next morning, Zhao came as usual to help the tyrant dress. But when he entered the inner chamber, he was startled to find the tyrant already sitting in a chair, his face dark and gloomy. Zhao asked cautiously, Your Majesty, why are you up so early today? The man didn't say a word, radiating a menacing, stay away vibe. Your Majesty, did you not sleep well last night? The tyrant suddenly stood up, his dark gaze fixed on the little kid sleeping soundly on the bed. Zhao glanced at the little girl, thinking, did she make a fuss during the night? No, that can't be right. She's 5.5, she doesn't drink milk at night. The more the tyrant thought about it, the angrier he got. Who would have thought this little kid would snore, grind her teeth, and even fart in her sleep? If it weren't for the fact that she was his own flesh and blood, he would have been tempted to strangle her. He pointed at the bed. You, go wake her up for me. Now? But the 7th princess is sleeping so soundly. The tyrant shot him a sharp look, and Zhao immediately shut his mouth. He went to the bed and gently shook the little girl. 7th princess, wake up. Your daddy wants you to get up and go potty. Being woken up so abruptly, the little girl whimpered and rubbed her eyes, reluctantly sitting up in a daze. Zhao's heart melted at the sight. The next second, the little girl reached her arms out toward the tyrant. "Father, Daddy, hug!" Seeing the man's still dark face, Zhao quickly offered his own arms. "Seventh princess, how about this old servant gives you a hug?" But the little girl pouted, her expression full of grievance, and turned her head away. The man, who had been unmoved, suddenly took a few steps forward and scooped up the red-eyed little kid. The little girl immediately started wailing and pointed at Zhao. Zhao quickly tried to explain. "Seventh princess, this old servant is innocent. It was—" Before he could finish, the tyrant shot him a death glare, then gently comforted the little girl. "Don't cry. Don't cry." But now Zhao was the one who wanted to cry. This was the greatest injustice of his life. Once Cheeky was comforted, she lifted her head and called out, "Father, Daddy!" Then with a little moi, she planted a good morning kiss on the man's cheek. The sudden kiss made the tyrant freeze. He looked at the little kid in disbelief. This little thing dared to kiss me? Nearby, Zhao was completely stunned. His Majesty has so many children, but has any of them ever been so bold? She actually dared to kiss him. Heavens, is she going to get swatted to death? Cheeky said in her sweet, milky voice, "Cheeky likes Daddy. Mommy said if you like someone, you should kiss them. Does Daddy like Cheeky?" Looking at the little kid's expectant face, the tyrant asked himself the same question. "Do I like this daughter?" But when the tyrant didn't answer for a long time, Cheeky seemed to have her answer. She slowly let go of him, feeling that she shouldn't have asked. He was the cruel and ruthless tyrant from the book. She must have gotten carried away. What if she angered him? But for some reason, Cheeky felt a pang of sadness. She had grown up without a father. She only knew he was a police officer who had died in the line of duty. So she had never experienced the fatherly love others took for granted. But the tyrant's actions last night had given her a small taste of it. But in the end, it was just her own wishful thinking. "It's okay, Father, Daddy. You should go to court. Cheeky will be good." The tyrant saw the little kid forcing a smile despite her unhappiness, and his heart inexplicably softened. But the next second he clenched his fists. "As the ruler of a nation, weakness is the ultimate taboo. I cannot have one." He glanced coldly at the little kid, then turned and left without a second look. Zhao saw the tears welling in the little girl's eyes and wanted to comfort her, but he couldn't exactly call the emperor a jerk. He could only instruct the maids to take good care of her and then hurried after the tyrant. After being dressed by the maids, Cheeky was transformed. The adorable little doll had instantly won over 2 more fans. Cheeky poked her own cheek in the mirror. She had to admit the tyrant's genes were top-notch. The food was good, the clothes were beautiful, but Cheeky sighed. She'd probably be sent back to that broken-down courtyard soon. The next moment, a little "awoo" sound reached her ears. She turned and saw her beloved cat Bai. The two of them ran toward each other. "Hey, I missed you so much." Cheeky happily hugged Bai, but the maids behind her were trembling in fear. The 7th princess is raising a tiger at such a young age. The next second, Cheeky shoved Bai right in front of the maids' faces. "Pretty sisters, don't you think Bai is so cute?" The maids immediately dropped to their knees. "7th princess, spare us!" Cheeky was baffled. Why was everyone in the palace afraid of a cat? Bai also looked hurt and snuggled into Cheeky's arms. "Look, you've hurt Bai's feelings. But tigers are ferocious by nature. We are truly afraid." "What? Wait, a tiger?" Cheeky froze. Bai is a tiger. Meanwhile, in the throne room, the tyrant's face was dark. Old Zhao stood behind him, trembling. "Disheng," the man said suddenly, startling old Zhao. "Your Majesty, what is it?" The man wanted to ask about the little kid, but after hesitating for a long time, he couldn't bring himself to say it. "Never mind, it's nothing." After court was dismissed, the tyrant sat in silence for a full half-hour before heading out. The 3rd princess was already waiting for him at the door. When she saw him, she immediately went up to him. "Father, are you still angry with me?" "I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have quarreled with 7th sister like that yesterday." Looking at the 3rd princess clutching at him, the tyrant was reminded of how the little kid did the same thing, and his mood softened. "Forget it. Just don't do it again." The 3rd princess nodded eagerly. "Then, are you free now, father? You promised you would teach me swordsmanship today." "It has been a while since I last guided you," he said, slowly raising his hand. Just as his fingers were about to touch the 3rd princess's hair, he paused. "Nice. When did I pick up this habit of patting heads?" "Father, what's wrong?" "Nothing. Let's go to the training grounds." Seeing this, old Zhao cautiously tested the waters. "Your Majesty, what about the 7th princess?" "Send her back to her own place." The 3rd princess, hearing this, smiled faintly. A daughter of a disgraced consort trying to compete for favor? How delusional. Meanwhile, old Zhao went back and escorted Cheeky to her courtyard. He had heard from the maids that after the little girl found out Bai was a tiger, he was worried she might be scared and suggested sending Bai to the menagerie. Cheeky immediately shook her head. Even though Bai is a tiger, he's very gentle. I'll raise him myself. Soon, Cheeky was back at her courtyard. But looking at the once dilapidated place, now completely renovated, she was stunned. She couldn't even believe it was the same place. Old Zhao smiled. His Majesty specifically ordered the courtyard to be renovated. Does the 7th princess like it? I love it. I love it so much. Finally, her suffering was over. No more living in that rundown shack. Since your highness likes it, please don't forget the big day in 10 days. It's His Majesty's birthday. Your highness mustn't forget to prepare a gift. Cheeky panicked. Oh no, she was broke. What could she possibly give him? For the next few days, Cheeky didn't see the tyrant. It wasn't until his birthday that she got up and went to Wenda Hall. To her surprise, no one else was there yet. She realized that since she'd arrived, she had only met the 3rd princess. In the original story, the tyrant's 3 sons were each more ruthless than the last. She hoped she wouldn't be targeted today. Be invisible, nobody can see me. But the next moment, a strange voice sounded in her ear. Well now, who is this adorable little dumpling? Don't you have anything to say to your uncle? You ungrateful little thing, have you forgotten your royal uncle? I used to change your diapers. Hearing this, Cheeky immediately remembered. This was the 9th prince from the original story, Ye Mohan, who never married. He was the kindest person to the original Cheeky and went on a dark, vengeful path after her death. Cheeky snapped back to reality and chirped, 9th royal uncle. Aw, Nanan is such a good girl. 9th uncle wants a hug. The man was surprised by the little girl asking for a hug. He thought she would be distant after not seeing him for over a year. Of course, uncle will give Nanan a big hug. One doting, one cooing, they looked just like a real father and daughter. Coincidentally, the tyrant arrived at that exact moment, radiating a formidable aura. The first thing he saw was his little kid being held in someone else's arms. Cheeky saw the tyrant's dark gaze fixed on her and immediately burrowed into her 9th uncle's embrace. But the 9th prince wasn't scared at all. Instead, a smile played on his lips. Your imperial brother, please forgive my disrespect. It's just difficult to bow with something in my arms. 9th brother, no need for formalities. But since you're having trouble moving with that thing in your arms, you should probably put it down. Cheeky was confused. This didn't seem right. In the early part of the story, they didn't have any issues with each other. The 9th prince put the little girl down, and only then did the tyrant turn and continue inside. The 9th prince turned and comforted the little girl. Don't be scared, Nanan, your father is always so cold. After this is over, I'll sneak you out of the palace for some fun, okay? Hearing this, Cheeky nodded excitedly. 9th uncle is the best. Thank you, 9th uncle. Cheeky likes 9th uncle the most. 9th uncle likes Nanan the most too. I'm gonna steal you away from your father one of these days. This made Cheeky even more excited. She cheered silently. Hurry up and do it, 9th uncle. Pleasing him was so much easier than pleasing the tyrant. As the birthday banquet was about to begin, the 9th prince returned to his seat. But the moment he left, Cheeky felt an icy chill from behind her. She turned and nearly wet her pants. The blue robes, the mole under his eye, the sickly pallor. This had to be the gloomy madman from the book, her 6th brother. Without a second thought, she turned to run. This lunatic hated it when people looked him in the eye. But Cheeky's short legs hadn't gotten her 2 steps before the 6th prince picked her up. This little girl is quite cute, but not very well behaved. Why did you run when you saw your big brother? Cheeky had no choice but to humble herself and act cute. 6th brother, it hurts. What did you call me? 6th brother? Cheeky said, her mind racing. Oh no, did I get the wrong person? Just then, the 6th prince let go of her and studied her with deep eyes. This girl used to be too scared to even speak in front of him, and now she dared to call him 6th brother so intimately. Little pipsqueak, don't call me that again. Cheeky blinked her big eyes at Ye Tingcheng. Since 6th brother doesn't want me to, I won't. Suddenly, Ye Tingcheng leaned in close to Cheeky. If you keep staring at me, I'll gouge your eyes out and play with them. Their interaction was noticed by the tyrant, who couldn't help but let out a small laugh. This little kid was such a coward. The tyrant's laugh sent a wave of excitement through the officials below. It seems His Majesty is in a good mood today. One of them immediately spoke up. Your Majesty, past emperors have always had 3,000 beauties in their harems. Your harem is currently quite empty. Perhaps we could choose an auspicious day to select some new ladies to fill the palace. Yes, this year is an auspicious year, a good omen, exactly. The other officials chimed in. The tyrant, annoyed, slammed his cup on the table. Do you all think I'm some kind of animal? One more word, and you'll all be dragged out and given 100 lashes. The officials were instantly so scared they didn't dare to breathe. Cheeky, hearing the tyrant's outburst, peeked over at him, only to meet his gaze. She instinctively ducked her head. The tyrant clicked his tongue. Am I a ghost? Why is this little kid so scared of one look? The third princess, noticing the tyrant's attention on Cheeky, stood up. Father, today is your birthday. I have specially chosen a gift for you. She opened an exquisite wooden box, revealing a golden, dragon-patterned sword. A fine sword, the ministers praised. A truly fine sword. The tyrant glanced at the sword, his expression neutral. Changer, you are thoughtful. But the third princess wasn't happy. She felt the tyrant didn't like it at all. He hadn't even touched the sword or offered a single word of genuine praise. Yet he kept looking at that little brat who did nothing but eat. It was all because of her that father was different now. She turned her attention to Cheeky. I hear seventh sister has also prepared a gift for father. Why don't you show it to us? Cheeky shot up from her seat. No, you can't look at it now. But with her short arms and legs, she was no match for the third princess. Why can't I look? I insist on seeing it now. No, give it back. What? Is Semester's gift not fit to be seen? The third princess sneered. She figured Cheeky, a poor girl with no allowance, couldn't possibly have anything valuable. This was her chance to humiliate her in front of their father and all the ministers. The third princess's eyes were full of triumph. Cheeky clenched her little fists in anger. I said you can't look. Only Father Daddy can see it. Just as the third princess was about to open the box, a large hand pressed down on it. Your sister already told you not to touch it. Did you not hear her? The third princess looked into the tyrant's eyes and felt a chill. Your daughter... Before she could finish, the man silenced her with a gesture. He then looked at the little kid. Can I see it? Cheeky whispered nervously. Yes. Hearing the little kid's mosquito-like voice, the tyrant crooked his finger. Come here and speak. Cheeky scurried over to the tyrant. The man looked down at the little kid who was practically climbing onto his lap and thought, how is she so... When will she ever grow up? Cheeky tugged on the man's sleeve. Father Daddy, can you be the only one to look, please? She blinked her big eyes, pleading with him, but the man didn't fall for it. His focus was solely on the gift. The next second, he opened the box. Cheeky sighed. Bribing this old guy is not easy. When the tyrant opened the box, he saw a painting. Cheeky nodded shyly. She was broke and couldn't afford anything expensive. Luckily, her drawing skills from her past life were decent. She was about to ask the tyrant to look at it later, but he was too fast and unrolled the scroll in an instant. The man looked at it, then asked the little kid in disbelief, You painted this? Cheeky nodded sincerely. Cheeky is very poor, so I can only give this to Father Daddy. Please don't dislike it. Just as the little kid was feeling anxious, a large hand landed on her head. Cheeky's painting is very good. Father likes it very much. My Cheeky has such talent. Why should it be hidden? Desheng, pass this painting around for the ministers to appreciate. I never knew the seventh princess had such artistic talent at such a young age. And look at the resemblance. She's the spitting image of His Majesty. The ministers were true professionals when it came to flattery. Oh, there are words on the painting? One of them said. May your fortune be as vast as the eastern sea, and your life as long as the southern mountains. What a wonderful poem! I didn't realize the seventh princess could read. As he spoke, he quickly wrote a character on a piece of paper. May I ask the seventh princess, what character is this? Cheeky pointed at the sixth prince and said, Ting, it's my sixth brother's Ting. The sixth prince suddenly called out, looked over at Cheeky, surprised that the little kid could actually read. The minister wrote another character. Does the seventh princess recognize this one? This time, Cheeky hesitated. It was a capital offense to say the emperor's name in the throne room. This old man was setting a trap for her. Cheeky hemmed and hawed, unsure of what to do. Just then, the tyrant reached for the little kid. Cheeky is still young. She doesn't need to know every character. Father will teach you in the future. The old minister felt dizzy. Doesn't His Majesty have a thing about cleanliness? He's never even held the third princess. And now he's holding the seventh princess in front of everyone. It seemed he would have to find another way to help the third princess. He then suggested to the emperor, since the seventh princess is so gifted, perhaps she should start attending the Imperial Academy. I will do my best to teach her. The tyrant asked the little kid in a gentle tone, Cheeky, do you want to go to the Imperial Academy? Cheeky feigned confusion. What's that? It's where a group of people study together and learn many things. The third princess and sixth prince are there, and the first prince sometimes teaches a class. Oh, great! 3 of the 5 big bads are at the academy. Cheeky immediately started crying. Cheeky doesn't like it! Cheeky doesn't want to study! The old minister wanted to say more, but the tyrant shot him a harsh glare, then turned back to the little kid with a doting expression. Cheeky, be good. We won't go. The tyrant's blatant double standard made the sixth prince, sitting nearby, smirk. How interesting. After the banquet ended, a heavy snow began to fall. Cheeky watched the snowflakes and asked her personal maid, Sister Awan, That old minister, Chin Taifu. Is he close with any of the princes or princesses? I only know that Chin Taifu teaches at the Imperial Academy, and the third princess's mother often asks him about the princess's studies. Cheeky pondered this in the carriage. The third princess's mother, Chin Taifu? Is there a connection between the harem and the court? Suddenly, the carriage lurched violently. Cheeky heard Awan's voice. Greetings, sixth prince. The next second, the carriage curtain was lifted by a pale hand, and the madman, her sixth brother, appeared. Seventh sister, could you give me a ride? Cheeky managed a goofy, silly, smiling nod. The sixth prince studied her. She seemed young and timid, but anyone who could survive in the harem was not simple. Cheeky felt a bit awkward, so she took out a handkerchief. Sixth brother, wipe the blood. The sixth prince didn't take the handkerchief. Instead, he said playfully, call me something else. And don't put your hand down. Cheeky rolled her eyes internally. What is wrong with this guy? I can't call him this, I can't call him that. Should I just call him Old Six? She decided to just wipe the blood for him herself, smiling like an innocent fool. Brother, my arm is getting tired. The sixth prince's expression changed instantly. What did you just call me? Cheeky was scared by his look. This madman was even more unpredictable than the tyrant. The sixth prince felt like he was going crazy. Why did Cheeky remind him so much of someone from his past? But how was that possible? She was just a 5-year-old kid. Seeing the sixth prince suddenly curl up, Cheeky thought he was cold and offered him her hand warmer. Brother, have you called anyone else brother before? Cheeky shook her head. No. She thought, so far I've only met you. Who else would I call brother? Then you are not to call anyone else brother in the future. Also, you have talent. The Imperial Academy will not waste it. This sixth prince was always so calculating. What was his plan in sending her to the academy? Besides, brother wants to study with you. What does Cheeky think? Cheeky said reluctantly, but I don't like to study. Cheeky must...
Warm, powered by air. Warm, powered by air. Developed with innovative fiber technology.
Bello! Guys, today
Cheeky said reluctantly, but I don't like to study. Cheeky must be obedient. Only obedient children are loved. Ugh. Under his threats and promises, Cheeky had no choice but to agree. Cheeky, are you very afraid of me? The little kid subconsciously nodded. The sixth prince's face darkened instantly. Cheeky quickly shook her head vigorously. Not afraid at all. That's better. The sixth prince pinched the little kid's cheek. You're so chubby. Cheeky felt wronged but didn't dare to argue. Then I'll go on a diet when I get back. No need for that. Chubby is good. More comfortable to pinch. By the way, how about you draw a portrait for me too, Cheeky? In the dead of winter, a heavy snow fell. Cheeky and Bai were playing in the courtyard. She pumped her short legs. Bai, slow down, wait for me. Hey, your white fur makes you so hard to see in the snow. Awan rushed out after her. Princess, let's go inside.
Phải hay sườn bì? Thì có một bãi sườn bì, bãi Hà Tây.
You'll catch a cold. But Cheeky playfully ran off, making Awan chase her. But as she looked back, she bumped into something. Cheeky looked up. Oh my god. Father, Daddy! The little kid's face paled in fear. Are you having fun? Cheeky trembled. Not fun. Not fun at all. The tyrant said sternly, hold out your hands. She thought he was going to hit her palms. Cheeky knows she was wrong. Don't break my hands. Cheeky is scared. The man knelt and wiped the snow from her hands. What are you thinking about all day? Am I that evil in your eyes? Cheeky said with a pout. Well, it's because you wanted to chop off my head at the beginning. The tyrant smirked. Are you bringing up old scores, you little brat? Blaming me? I was just passing by and thought I'd check on you. It's your nap time. I'm leaving. Remember to practice the characters I taught you. Cheeky waved her little hand. Goodbye, Father, Daddy. As soon as he was gone, she tugged on Awan's sleeve. Sister Awan, Cheeky is sleepy. In reality, the little kid had a secret date with her 9th uncle to sneak out of the palace. Before long, the window creaked open. Cheeky, her face full of excitement, whispered, Uncle. The 9th prince put a finger to his lips, and Cheeky immediately covered her mouth. After changing clothes, Yamohan helped Cheeky out the window. Don't be scared, Nanan. Hold on tight to Uncle. Uncle is so cool, you can fly. After a few short flights, they landed outside the palace walls. Wow, Uncle is the best! Uncle is the best! I can't believe that ice block could have such a cute little daughter. If I ever have a daughter, I'll spoil her so much she won't know a thing about the world. Hearing this, Cheeky felt a twinge of sadness. In the original story, the 9th prince never had children and ended up dying a tragic death. Such a good person. If only she could change his fate. Soon they were on a bustling street. Cheeky immediately spotted some candied hawthorns. Uncle, Uncle, Cheeky wants candied hawthorns. Nana, don't call me Uncle outside, it'll give us away. Cheeky bit her finger, thinking. Then I'll call you maternal uncle. Crack. The 9th prince's heart broke a little. He was hoping to sneakily upgrade his title to daddy, but oh well. Uncle it is. Uncle! Candied hawthorns! The next second, her uncle waved a hand, and a guard dropped down from a rooftop and bought out the entire stall. Cheeky quickly waved her hands. No, just 2 sticks. Her uncle was confused. Why only 2? If you like them, we should buy them all. 1 for Father Daddy and 1 for Bai is enough. Father Daddy said too many sweets are bad for a kid's teeth. As she spoke, Cheeky suddenly saw a familiar figure on the 2nd floor of a nearby building. It looked like her 6th brother. Who was the man in the iron mask standing across from him? Nanan, what are you looking at? Her uncle waved a hand in front of her face. When Cheeky looked again, they were gone. Did you see something you like in this restaurant, Nanan? Their spring banquet is famous. Let's go try it. Okay. A moment later, Cheeky was cheering at the dining table. Hug the right thigh and you'll never go hungry. But after only a few bites, an urgent matter came up at her uncle's estate, and he had to leave. Nanan, I'll have a guard take you back later, okay? Cheeky nodded obediently. Then she frantically dug around in her clothes. Uncle, wait! This letter, I was going to give it to Father Daddy with his birthday gift, but I hadn't practiced a lot of the characters yet, so Nanan is too shy to give it to Father Daddy herself and wants me to deliver it? Don't worry, Nanan, Uncle will complete this mission. This was actually Cheeky's insurance policy. If things ever went south in the palace, this letter might just save her life. Just as the 9th prince left, a voice came from behind Cheeky. The 6th prince lifted the door curtain. And appeared before her. Nanan, what a cute name. He waved a hand at the guards. You all can leave. I will take the seventh sister back to the palace later. Cheeky watched as the sixth prince walked closer and closer, her nerves fraying. His thin red lips curved into a dark smile. Why is Cheeky so scared? Is brother that scary? Or did Cheeky see something she shouldn't have and that's why she's so afraid? Cheeky was backed into a corner against the railing. No, Cheeky didn't see anything. Her little face turned pale. This madman wasn't going to silence her by pushing her off the balcony, was he? Terrified, she grabbed onto the corner of his robe, tears welling in her eyes. Brother, Cheeky is scared. Don't scare me. Then she burst into tears, wailing. Brother is going to push me. Brother is going to kill me. I said I didn't see anything. I don't want to die. The sixth prince, seeing a crowd gathering below, was too embarrassed to continue. He immediately pulled Cheeky back inside. Cheeky's tactic of fighting fire with fire left him at a loss. He looked at the still sobbing little kid. No matter how he looked at her, she was just a 5.5-year-old girl. But for some reason, he felt she was not as simple as she seemed. She had clearly seen him, but she played the victim so perfectly that he didn't know how to handle her. You still dare to eat? You afraid I poisoned the food when you weren't looking? Cheeky looked at the table full of delicious food. Poison? You old six would poison this? Then all this food would go to waste. My God, who's the real villain here? You don't care if you die, but you're sad about this table of food? Cheeky calmly tore off another chicken leg, thinking that since all her brothers were vicious, it didn't matter if she died sooner or later. The sixth prince saw the little kid was still eating. You trust me that much not to harm you? Cheeky paused. She was just sad about the food. A strange mix of emotions swirled within the sixth prince. He said impatiently, Little Pipsqueak, stop eating! Without waiting for a response, he picked her up. It's getting late, I'll send you back to the palace. He leapt down from the second floor. My carriage will take you back. Remember, no matter what you saw, don't mention it to anyone when you get back. A short while later, Cheeky skipped back to her courtyard, wondering if the tyrant would like candied hawthorns. But after walking for a while, she didn't see anyone. Sister Awan, where is everyone? Cheeky called out tentatively. Sister Awan, bye? Come in. A cold voice came from inside. Cheeky went in and immediately had a bad feeling. The maids and eunuchs were all kneeling on the floor, trembling. The atmosphere was terrifyingly grim. Where were you? I went out of the palace. The man exploded. Who gave you permission to leave the palace? Cheeky trembled. No one. I went by myself. The tyrant scoffed, looking at the little kid coldly. Who did you go with? Cheeky, afraid of getting her ninth uncle in trouble, gritted her teeth and lied. No one. I went by myself. The tyrant stood up from his chair and walked over to Cheeky. No one? He grabbed the little kid's chin in anger. You've learned to lie to me at such a young age. Do you think the Imperial Guards are idiots? Do you really think I don't know who you left the palace with? He shoved the little kid to the ground. Do you know how dangerous it is outside the palace? You just go with whoever asks you to. Who is your father, anyway? Cheeky fell hard, and the beloved candied hawthorns fell out of her clothes. Heartbroken, she quickly picked them up. The tyrant sneered. I thought he might have bought you something nice. Turns out it's just this cheap junk. Cheeky's eyes instantly turned red. It's not! It's my favorite! It's not cheap junk! But the furiously jealous tyrant misinterpreted her favorite as referring to Yemohan, and he completely lost it. Just 2 sticks of junk and he's won you over completely? And it's your favorite? Am I your daddy or is Yemohan? With that, he slammed the candied hawthorns onto the ground. Splat. Cheeky's heart shattered along with them, and tears streamed down her face. You're mean. I hate you. Why won't you listen to me? Why did you smash my things? The tyrant's voice was icy. Good. I never expected you to like me anyway. Guards, take everyone in the 7th princess's household and give them 20 lashes each. Cheeky panicked. It's not their fault. I'm the one who snuck out. It has nothing to do with them. Please spare them. The tyrant was unmoved by her pleas. He left in a rage, not giving the little kid another glance. Cheeky stared at the smashed candied hawthorns, feeling utterly heartbroken. Big meanie, I'm never talking to you again. 3 days later, in the imperial study, old Zhao was fidgeting, looking like he wanted to say something. If you have something to say, say it. Stop stammering. The 9th prince has been waiting outside for an hour. Does your majesty wish to see him? But he said no, tell him to get lost. Old Zhao turned pale. 9th prince, you heard him. His majesty wants you to go back. Yemohan couldn't help but laugh. He handed a letter to old Zhao. This is what Nanan asked me to deliver. My imperial brother can take a look. Then he deliberately raised his voice. By the way, I remember my imperial brother doesn't like sweets, does he? That little girl specially bought candied hawthorns for him. Did my imperial brother eat them? Old Zhao asked. Ninth Prince, are you saying the candied hawthorns were for his majesty? Who else? I originally thought my imperial brother was a cold man and their father-daughter relationship was so-so, but it turns out that little girl is quite thoughtful. I tried to get her to call me daddy for fun, and she refused. Some people just don't know how good they have it. Inside the study, the tyrant's heart skipped a beat. Old Zhao watched Ye Mohan leave, not noticing the tyrant had already walked to the door. He turned around and jumped. My God, Your Majesty, you scared me! The tyrant's eyes were fixed on the letter. Old Zhao quickly presented it with both hands. The man held the letter for a long time before finally deciding to read it. Father Daddy, it's Cheeky. The first time I met you, I was very scared because you wanted to chop off my head. I promised to try my best to grow up pretty and not disappoint you. Even though you're very fierce sometimes, I know you don't really mean it and wouldn't actually kill me. Otherwise, you wouldn't have swooped in to save me when I was in danger. Father Daddy is the greatest daddy in the world, my big hero, and you've given me the fatherly love I never had before. Also, for your birthday, I was really poor and couldn't buy an expensive gift, so I could only draw you a picture. But you didn't mind at all. I was so happy. I have a daddy who loves me. I'm not an unwanted child anymore. Father Daddy, I love candied hawthorns the most, but they don't have them in the palace. Ninth Uncle was able to sneak me out to buy some. I really love them, so I really wanted you to try them too. Each word was like a knife in his heart. He finally understood. The little kid's favorite was the candied hawthorns. The man, the tyrant, was overcome with regret, but his sedan chair broke down halfway and it was sleeting. Old Zhao was frantic, afraid the tyrant would lose his temper, and immediately ordered a new one. But by the time the new chair arrived, the tyrant was gone. Oh heavens, Your Majesty, my Majesty! Meanwhile, Awan had just put Cheeky to bed and was about to go to sleep herself, when she looked up and saw the tyrant. Oh my God, Awan's soul nearly left her body. Your Majesty! The tyrant walked straight past her, pushed open the door, and saw the little girl sleeping soundly on the bed. Bai, sensing him, was about to let out a little "awoo," but was silenced by the tyrant's shh gesture. He stared at the little kid's face for a long time, finally unable to resist gently touching her cheek. The little kid whimpered in her sleep. The tyrant quickly pulled his hand back, feeling a bit guilty and nervous. What if she woke up? She was probably still angry. Was he really going to have to apologize to this little kid? He decided to just tuck her in and leave. But just then a clap of thunder rattled the sky outside, and the sleeping Cheeky was jolted awake. Sister Awan, hold me, Cheeky is scared. The groggy little kid reached out for a hug, but as she fumbled around, she said, Sister Awan, why is your waist so thick? Sister Awan, why aren't you saying anything? Cheeky rubbed her eyes and looked up, only to realize it was her tyrant daddy. All her grievances came rushing back. He just smashed my candied hawthorns a few days ago. Is he here to smash something else? The tyrant looked at the pouting little kid. You don't even greet me when you see me now? Cheeky mumbled reluctantly. Father? Then she pulled up her little blanket. Cheeky is going to sleep now. The subtext was, you old fossil, it's time for you to leave. But just as the tyrant took a step, another clap of thunder echoed. Cheeky instinctively grabbed the man's sleeve. Father, Daddy! Don't go, it's thundering again. Cheeky is scared. The man turned back and awkwardly patted the little kid's head. There, don't be afraid. Father Daddy, I'm scared of the thunder and I'm scared of you smashing my candied hawthorns. They were a present for you. A wave of deep regret washed over the tyrant. He cast aside his imperial dignity and pulled the little kid into his arms. Cheeky, Daddy was wrong. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have smashed the candied hawthorns you gave me. Can you forgive Daddy? Cheeky was stunned. Was the tyrant apologizing? She pinched her own cheek in disbelief. It hurt a little. It wasn't a dream. Then she pushed at the man's arm. Father, Daddy, you're squishing me. The tyrant awkwardly loosened his grip. Well, you should go back to sleep. Daddy will just... Before the man could finish, Cheeky threw her arms around his neck, planted a big mwah on his cheek and beamed. Then Cheeky forgives Father Daddy. But the tyrant didn't react. Cheeky's expression immediately changed. Did she make him mad again? But the next second, the tyrant gently touched her forehead, his eyes full of deep affection. Go to sleep. Daddy will stay with you. The morning after the tyrant apologized to the little kid, he sent over countless treasures of gold and silver. The once destitute little kid became the richest child in the palace overnight. Sister Awan, Cheeky is not poor anymore. After the excitement wore off, the little kid thought of her old father. Father, Daddy came in the rain last night, right? I wonder if he got sick. With that, she ran outside excitedly. Let's go see Father Daddy! But while some were happy, others were not. News of the tyrant's gifts to Cheeky soon reached the third princess. She angrily smashed her teacup on the floor. That wretched little brat! She must have used some trick to fool Father. I have to teach her a lesson. At that moment, Cheeky was on her way to see the tyrant, unaware of the danger ahead. Seventh sister, what a coincidence. Unaware of the danger ahead. Seventh sister, what a coincidence. Cheeky looked up and saw the third princess, Ye Yun Chang, sitting in a pavilion. As etiquette required, she had no choice but to go and bow. Greetings, Imperial Sister. It's only been a few days, and Seventh Sister has gotten rounder. It seems sucking up to Father comes with good food and drink. Cheeky watched the third princess advance on her and clenched her fists. She would not be bullied a second time. This was not a good place to stay. Mustering her courage, she said, Third Imperial Sister, Cheeky has something to do, so I'll be leaving now. But the third princess grabbed Cheeky's arm. Leaving? I was kind enough to have you stay, and you dare to disrespect me? With that, she shoved Cheeky hard. You play the pitiful victim in front of Father, practically gluing yourself to him, but you can't wait to run away from me. Awan rushed to help Cheeky up. But before she could reach her, she was grabbed by two of the third princess's maids. Awan couldn't help but speak up. Third princess, no matter what, the seventh princess is still His Majesty's child. Aren't you afraid of his anger if you do this? Awan had barely finished speaking when one of the third princess's maids slapped her. When our princess speaks, does a lowly servant like you have the right to interrupt? Seeing Awan get hit, Cheeky finally snapped. And what are you? Nothing but a bully's dog. Who gave you permission to hit Sister Awan? Cheeky threw all her weight into the maid, then stood in front of Awan with her small body, fiercely protective. It was clear that Old Three was looking for a fight today. Instead of enduring it, she might as well fight back and show her she wasn't a helpless pushover. You can't even handle a little girl? All of you, hold her down for me. Instantly, the nearby eunuchs and maids joined in. Unsurprisingly, Cheeky was pinned to the ground. Old Three crouched in front of Cheeky with a mocking smile. Let's see what you can do now. Cheeky couldn't take it anymore and bit down hard on Old Three's arm. The third princess screamed in pain. The eunuch holding Cheeky down was startled and rushed to check on the princess. Freed from her restraints, Cheeky shakily got to her feet. I'll teach you to be arrogant and cruel. Today, I'm going to teach you a lesson on Father's behalf. With that, Cheeky lunged at Old Three. Don't you come near me! But Cheeky grabbed her, looking fierce, and then headbutted her hard. It was a move that would hurt her just as much, but the effect was impressive. Let's have a kid fight. The third princess, who had been pampered her whole life, had never felt such pain. She immediately burst into tears. Cheeky felt a bit awkward. She had actually made a kid cry. So you cry when you can't win? Go wipe your nose and come back when you've had more practice. You brat, what did you say? I'll take you down with me today. What is all this noise? A familiar male voice called out. The tyrant looked at the two grimy little girls, his eyes turning cold. Old Three saw him as her savior. Wah! Father, you have to stand up for me. Cheeky hit me. The tyrant, seeing the dirty child, looked disgusted. Stay away from me, you're filthy. Old Three was so scared she stopped crying, remembering her father's obsession with cleanliness. The man then picked up the little kid. What happened? Just a normal fight. You call this a normal fight when you both look like this? He put the little kid down and pointed at Old Three. You are confined for 1 month. If this happens again, you will go to G Province to reflect. Then he turned to the little kid. You, come with me. Cheeky trotted happily after the tyrant. Left behind, Old Three's eyes filled with tears. Why won't Father believe me? Useless fools! Get lost! She took out her anger on the maid who tried to help her up. I was wondering who was making such a racket and disturbing my sleep. Turns out it's third sister scolding her maids. Old Three's face paled in fear. Second brother? Meanwhile, on the other side, Cheeky was struggling to keep up with the man on her short legs. Father Daddy, slow down, wait for Cheeky, I can't keep up. Weren't you quite capable when you were fighting just now? Cheeky won't fight anymore. Just as the little kid finished speaking, the tyrant picked her up. Oh, but Cheeky is dirty. You know you're dirty? Tell me, why were you fighting? Cheeky thought, this tyrant is always suspicious. This is a good chance to drop a hint. She said pitifully, it might be because of what happened on your birthday. Father let me study at the Imperial Academy. Third sister was the only royal daughter allowed before, and now I have that honor too, so of course she's not happy. She has never been good with academics. I wasn't going to let her continue, but Chin Taifu praised her highly. Third sister is the Empress's daughter, so of course Chin Taifu pays her special attention. The tyrant fell into thought. But with Father Daddy backing me up, third sister wouldn't dare to do anything to me. Oh, so you're getting bold now? No, I'm not. Third sister started it, that's why I hit her. I didn't even cry, but she cried so much her nose was running. How embarrassing. After news of the fight spread, Cheeky became like the palace bully. All the maids and eunuchs were afraid of her, but Cheeky had no idea what had happened. Sister Awan, why do they all run when they see me? Last night, head eunuch Zhao gave all of Third Princess's servants involved in the fight a beating, saying it was His Majesty's order. So now they're all scared. Although the tyrant was trying to protect her, this made her a target for everyone. Oh well, she'd take it one step at a time. Sister Awan, let's go catch butterflies. Just then, an old minister blocked her path. Seventh Princess, what a coincidence. Oh crap, isn't that Chin Taifu? Without a second thought, Cheeky grabbed Awan's arm and ran. Chin Taifu hurried after her. Seventh Princess, why do you run when you see me? Don't you remember me? How could I forget? I just tattled on you yesterday. She feigned ignorance. Mister, I've never seen you before. It's all right if you don't remember. I came today specifically to invite the 7th Princess to attend the Imperial Academy. Thank you for your kind offer, old mister, but I don't know you, so goodbye. With that, Cheeky pumped her little legs and scampered away. But to her surprise, the old man, despite his age, was relentless in his pursuit. 7th Princess, wait for me! I can give you a puppy as an enrollment gift, and candied hawthorns. Cheeky ignored him and hid behind a rockery. This old man was so persistent. As she peeked out, a hand reached out from the side and pulled her in. It was her 6th brother. He covered her mouth. Be quiet. At that moment, his face was pale and he looked very weak. Soon, Chin Taifu also arrived at the rockery, out of breath. I can't believe how fast her short legs can move. The 6th brother hid Cheeky until Chin Taifu was gone, then asked, Little girl, why was he chasing you? He wants me to go to the Imperial Academy, but I don't want to get involved in the drama. The academy may look like a school, but it's really a battleground for the powerful. The 6th brother looked at Cheeky in surprise. He didn't expect her to understand these things. It seemed she was not as simple as she appeared. He suddenly coughed painfully. Brother, are you hurt? It's none of your business. Stay out of it. The 6th brother's harsh words made Cheeky pull her hand back. He was right, she shouldn't meddle or speak her mind. But for some reason, she felt that he was a lot like her, both with secrets they couldn't share. Cheeky, you should go to the Imperial Academy, the 6th brother said suddenly, his tone serious. You were born into the Imperial family, so you're destined to be part of the fight. If you keep hiding, you'll only end up dead. As for your safety at the academy, you can leave that to me. I'll protect you. For some reason, Cheeky found him surprisingly reliable. At least she would be safe with him. The next morning, the tyrant went to Cheeky's courtyard. Cheeky excitedly ran to greet him. But to her surprise, Chin Taifu came running too. Cheeky looked at him with a blank expression. Old mister, why are you here again? Ada, I told you I'd bring you an enrollment gift. What do you think? Isn't it cute? I heard the 7th princess likes animals and has a big white cat. This little puppy can keep it company. As soon as Chin Taifu said white cat, Bai let out a loud, a woo, and shot in from outside, landing in front of Chin Taifu with a magnificent tiger pounce as if to say, you looking for me? That's a tiger? Chin Taifu's eyes rolled back in his head and he fainted. Cheeky was speechless. Well, yeah, Bai has always been a big tiger. Desheng, take Chin Taifu to the imperial physician, the tyrant said. Then Cheeky hugged his leg. Father Daddy, Cheeky has decided to go to the Imperial Academy. I don't want to be a foolish princess and bring shame to you. The man smiled. When did my Cheeky learn to say such sweet things? You can go, but first Daddy wants to take you somewhere. A short while later, on a long street outside the palace, Cheeky stepped out of the carriage, her eyes sparkling. Father Daddy, we're out of the palace. Are you happy? The tyrant said, proudly holding out his hand to her. If Cheeky likes it, I can take you out often. You don't have to ask that guy. Hearing this, Cheeky understood. The tyrant was jealous of her 9th uncle. She nodded obediently. Cheeky will remember. Then tell Daddy, what did that Yemohan guy buy for you? Cheeky happily pointed at the candied hawthorns. This, the tyrant said smugly. Dishing, buy them all. Old Zhao immediately tossed a gold ingot to the stall owner. Then Cheeky saw some sugar paintings and her eyes lit up again. The man waved his hand. All of them! Yay, Daddy, I want to buy out everything! The shops were quickly sold out and closed for the day. The little kid instantly became the coolest kid on the block. Is Daddy good to you? Much better than that guy, right? Daddy is the best to Cheeky. Cheeky wants to be good to Daddy too. She pointed to the restaurant where she had eaten with her 9th uncle. Cheeky will treat Daddy to a full fish banquet. But just then, a carriage slowly pulled up behind them. The tyrant instinctively pulled her behind him. Who is it? Yemohan lifted the curtain. Nanan, uncle! The tyrant's face immediately darkened. Chiki, on the other hand, ran over excitedly. Uncle! Uncle! Yemohan smiled slyly at the tyrant. Big brother, what a coincidence. You're here too. The man looked at Yemohan's smug face, clearly displeased. Not a coincidence at all. He then possessively ruffled the little kid's hair. Yemohan ignored him and looked at the giant stick of candied hawthorns. Big brother, are you planning to open a shop? I'm buying them for my daughter. Do you have a problem with that? This daddy is not as stingy with Chiki as some people. Chiki nodded helplessly. If these two kept talking, they were going to start a fight. Luckily, the tyrant said he wanted to go eat. Chiki immediately agreed, but no one asked Yemohan. However, he shamelessly followed them inside anyway. Chiki looked at her daddy on the left and her uncle on the right, feeling incredibly awkward in the middle. Neither of them was speaking. Suddenly, bang! The tyrant slammed his hand on the table. What are you following us for? Imperial brother, let's eat together. I'm hungry too. He then put some food in Chiki's bowl. Our Chiki, eat up. You're still growing, you can't go hungry. Who's our? The tyrant, not to be outdone, put an even bigger piece of meat in Chiki's bowl. Yay! Chiki cheered silently. She could finally eat. But the next second, the real battle began. They went back and forth, and in just 47 seconds, the food in Chiki's bowl had piled up into a small mountain. Father, daddy, uncle, Chiki really can't eat this much. But for the first time, the two brothers said in perfect unison, You must! Half a month later, it was Chiki's first day at the Imperial Academy. The little girl was yawning, her hair in little braids, as Awan dazedly slung a small school bag over her shoulder. Princess, this way. Chin Taifu was afraid you wouldn't know the way, so he asked a prince to guide you. Chiki was still wondering which big bad would be picking her up when she turned a corner and ran right into him. Her sixth brother was leaning against a wall, looking so clean and harmless in the sunlight. If it weren't for the palace struggles, he would have been a bright and cheerful young man. Chiki quickly rummaged through her school bag, wanting to capture this beautiful moment forever. A moment later, she was admiring her work. But the next second, the drawing was snatched from her hands. The sixth brother smiled. No wonder Chintaifu chased you all over. Our Chiki is indeed very talented. I'll keep this. He then tucked the drawing into his robes. You meanie, stealing from a kid. I'm going to tell Father Daddy to beat you up. Speaking of beating me up, I heard you got into a fight with Ye Yunchang a while ago. I'm a kid. It's normal for kids to fight, right? Besides, she started it, so I... And after the fight, you subtly hinted to Father about the private dealings between Ye Yunchang's mother and Chin Taifu. Was that also your intention, you little pipsqueak? Chiki panicked. How did he know? Although he didn't have any concrete evidence, she felt like he had her completely figured out. You clever little thing, you think you're so smart? But in this deep palace, there are countless eyes watching. Otherwise, how do you think the fourth and fifth princes died? If you encounter a similar situation again, would you do the same thing? Chiki clenched her fists, and after a moment of hesitation, she seemed to muster all her courage. I want to live. Well said. You've got guts, little girl. We're already in a quagmire. Who can escape untainted? No one who survives in this palace is simple. Hurting others to protect yourself is not a sin. But next time, be more discreet. Don't let anyone find out. Chiki then realized that her sixth brother wasn't being malicious. He was teaching her how to survive. Perhaps in this treacherous palace, it wasn't so bad to have someone she could trust. With that, she trotted after him on her short legs. Besides the princes, this place also accepts the children of meritorious officials. But there are also those who rely on their parents' achievements and are just here to fool around. You need to stick close to me. As soon as he finished speaking, Chiki bumped her head. The son of the Minister of Rights, He Jing, said unhappily, Whose kid is running around? Don't you know how to apologize when you bump into someone? Chiki quickly apologized. I'm sorry, I'm here to study. Her words were met with laughter. This little doll isn't even as tall as my waist, and she says she's here to study? Even nobles and royalty have to fight to get into this place. Chiki was speechless. Who was this brainless rich kid? Hey! He Jing poked Chiki. You're a cute little thing. Call me Big Brother. The next second, the back of Chiki's collar was grabbed, and she was lifted into her sixth brother's arms. You want her to call you brother? You think you're worthy? He Jing, seeing it was the madman's sixth prince, quickly bowed and apologized. I was blind. I didn't know this little doll was with you. Please forgive my rudeness. Get lost. He Jing scrambled away. Then, the sixth brother placed Chiki in the seat next to him. You sit here and don't move. Before long, Chin Taifu began his lecture. The class was so boring, he wondered if the little kid could even understand. He glanced over and saw Chiki drooling in her sleep, occasionally hugging him and mumbling, Brother, brother. This This little girl was so clingy in her sleep. What was he going to do with her? But she was also kind of cute. Beside him, Chin Tai Fu was getting more and more passionate. Hearing his increasingly loud voice, the sixth brother was afraid he would wake up his little darling. He turned and snapped, "Quiet!" Chin Tai Fu was dumbfounded. "Quiet? You want me to be quiet during class?" An unknown amount of time later, Cheeky woke up. She mumbled to herself, "How did I fall asleep? I've never seen anyone sleep so soundly in class before." Hearing the sixth brother's voice, Cheeky was startled. Why couldn't she shake this habit of sleeping in class even after transmigrating? And she had drooled all over the desk. "Sixth brother, I didn't mean to. I was just so sleepy, I just closed my eyes for a second. You sure know how to take a nap. You napped right through to the end of class." Cheeky looked around in surprise. The room was indeed empty. If it weren't for the Empress's procession returning to the palace today, and the roads being temporarily closed, I wouldn't have cared about a little pig like you. Hearing this, Cheeky hung her head. The Empress Rong was the third princess's mother. After being apart for so long, she must have missed her very much. Of course, I heard Empress Rong went to see Ye Yunchang as soon as she returned. What? Are you scared? How could she not be? With her mother's backing, Ye Yunchang would definitely tattle on her. "The next few days won't be easy for you. Be careful," Cheeky sighed. "I know." Meanwhile, on the other side, the third princess was indeed complaining to Empress Rong. "Mother, you have no idea how much I've suffered. I was bullied." Empress Rong's eyes filled with pity. Who would be so bold as to bully you? "It was that little brat Ye Cheeky, born of that consort in the cold palace. I don't know what kind of tricks she used to win father's favor, but she even secretly learned how to paint. And because she's favored, she dared to hit me. But father wouldn't listen to me and even punished me with a month of confinement. How dare she? She hit you. This is unacceptable." "My poor baby, you've suffered. Mother will make it right for you." On the other side, Cheeky sneezed loudly. "Sixth brother, I think someone is talking bad about me." As soon as she finished speaking, a laugh came from behind them. A man in white with a folding fan and fox-like eyes. Cheeky's pupils contracted and she tensed up. This is the second prince, Yaorian. It's over. In the original story, this guy loved to collect people's eyeballs. Cheeky hid behind her sixth brother in fear. I was lucky enough to witness seventh sister's heroic performance when she fought with third sister. Why are you so timid today? Cheeky was already scared and now she was just stunned. I get into one fight and the whole world knows about it? I must say, seventh sister's eyes are very bright. The sixth brother immediately stepped in front of Cheeky. "You praise her too much, Imperial brother. Cheeky is still young. She can't tell beauty from ugliness." I didn't expect our reclusive sixth brother to be playing with this little dumpling. It seems third sister was right. She is an interesting child. Cheeky's sense of dread grew. This third princess was really trying to get her killed. Ye Aotian knelt, smiling. "Cheeky, come give your imperial brother a hug." His voice was so gentle, but to Cheeky it was terrifying. He was praising her looks and wanted a hug. He was definitely after her eyeballs. The second prince held out his arms for a full 27 seconds, but Cheeky didn't move an inch. He was starting to get annoyed. "What? Are you afraid I'll sell you off to the countryside?" Seeing Ye Aotian's displeasure, Cheeky had no choice but to take a heavy step forward with her short legs. But the next second, she was pulled back by her sixth brother. "Please forgive her, second imperial brother. She's shy around strangers." The second prince chuckled. "It's just a hug. It's not like she'll lose a piece of flesh. But second brother, men and women should not touch so freely." This made both Cheeky and the second prince awkward. The sixth brother's logic was a bit strange. The second prince retorted, "Are you not a man?" Hey, I'm still young and pure. It's okay for children to hold hands." I never thought our reclusive sixth brother would play the hero saving the damsel in distress. "You praise me too much, imperial brother." "Very well." The second prince turned and waved. "I'd like to see how long you can protect her." Watching Ye Aotian's retreating back, Cheeky asked sincerely, "Is second brother the type to hold a grudge?" "Of course, then what should I do?" The sixth brother didn't answer immediately. Instead, he took the small school bag from Cheeky and slung it over his own shoulder. "Avoid him if you can. If you can't, fight back." "Fight back? Just the two of us? Don't worry, I will protect Cheeky." That day after class, Cheeky planned to go see the tyrant to curry some favor. She couldn't let the thigh she'd worked so hard to hug get away. But as she reached the imperial study, she heard the tyrant's furious roars from inside. She was about to sneak away to avoid his wrath, when a teacup suddenly shattered on the ground. Cheeky screamed in fright. Hearing someone outside, the tyrant bellowed, "Who is out there? Get in here!" Cheeky poked her head in sheepishly. Hey, father daddy." Instantly, the tyrant's anger vanished. He softened his voice. "Cheeky, what are you doing here?" A dozen ministers were kneeling in the study, and the floor was littered with broken porcelain. Chiqui's face paled. She really shouldn't have come. Father Daddy, Cheeky brought you something to eat. Seeing the little pipsqueak had nowhere to step, the tyrant immediately held up a hand. Don't move! He walked over to Cheeky and picked her up. Then he turned to the ministers and snapped, What are you all staring at? Clean this up. The ministers scrambled to their feet, their movements practiced and swift. Soon the room was spotless. After the ministers had left, the tyrant asked gently, Cheeky, what did you bring for Daddy? It's your favorite pineapple cakes. But I just learned how to make them, so please don't mind if they're not perfect. The tyrant smiled, picked one up, and was about to take a bite when old Zhao quickly spoke up. Your Majesty, allow the servant to... No need. The tyrant cut him off and took a bite. Cheeky watched him with anticipation. It's delicious. My Cheeky is so talented. Really? Cheeky rolled up her sleeves, eager to try one herself. But just then, the man noticed small cuts on her hand. How did you hurt your hand? Cheeky pulled her hand back. I just slipped while cutting the pineapple. The tyrant immediately became furious. Are the servants in your palace tired of living? They let you handle a knife. Guards, take all of the 7th princess's servants and give them 20 lashes. Daddy, no, it has nothing to do with them. I wanted to make something for you with my own hands. You're a wise ruler, you can't punish the innocent. Hearing this, the tyrant was slightly taken aback. Who had taught the little pipsqueak to say such things? But since you've spoken up, we'll let it go this time. But you are not to handle knives yourself again. Cheeky quickly nodded, relieved. She had only meant for it to be a small act to gain sympathy, but she had almost gotten others in trouble. Then, the man asked about her schoolwork. How are your studies at the Imperial Academy? Cheeky's heart pounded. They're going great. So what has the Grand Tutor taught you? Cheeky's smile froze. What did he teach? I'd like to know too. She started spouting nonsense. We learned the 3-character classic, and I can even recite it. Father Daddy, aren't I so smart? She then planted a kiss on his cheek, trying to use her cuteness to cover her embarrassment. The man couldn't help but laugh. If you can't keep up with the classes at the academy, Daddy can give you private lessons. But don't lie next time, understand? The Imperial Academy doesn't teach basics like the 3-character classic. They focus on poetry and essays. It's normal for you not to understand. Cheeky felt like she'd just been insulted. Just then, the man took a brush from the brush holder and handed it to her. Cheeky's big eyes were full of questions. My hand is too small, this brush is too big, I know you can't use it. He then leaned down and whispered in her ear. It wasn't until evening that Cheeky left the Imperial study. But as she stepped out, a sharp voice called out, What are you doing here? Cheeky looked up and saw a lavishly dressed woman. And next to her was Ye Yunchang, who was glaring at Cheeky as if she wanted to eat her. What are you hiding? Did you steal something? Cheeky quickly hid her hands in the box behind her back, then secretly stuffed the brush into the food box. Old 3 noticed Cheeky's furtive movements and immediately tried to grab her arm. After a struggle, the food box was knocked over and the brush rolled out. Aha, yeah, Cheeky, you've got some nerve. You dare to steal Father's brush. Just then, the tyrant, hearing the commotion, came out. Old 3 immediately pointed at the brush and tattled, Father, look, she stole your things. She then looked at Cheeky smugly. You little brat, just wait until Father has you beaten to death. Didn't I confine you for a month? Who let you out? At that moment, Empress Rong spoke up. It was I who released Chang'er from her confinement. She has already learned her lesson. The man sneered, Since when can the Empress defy my orders? Old 3, seeing the tense atmosphere, immediately hugged his leg. Father, it was Chang'er who wanted to see you. I know I was wrong. The man pushed her away. You know you're wrong? You haven't learned anything over the years except how to bully the weak. You're becoming less and less likable as you grow up. Besides, I gave that brush to Cheeky. How did it become stolen when it came out of your mouth? Hearing this, Old 3 was in disbelief. You gave it to her? She was so hurt she felt like crying. Why? She had asked the tyrant for that brush so many times and never gotten it. But with the tyrant present, she could only grit her teeth and walk over to Cheeky. 7th sister, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have accused you. Hearing this, Cheeky was stunned. The arrogant 3rd princess was actually apologizing? But then she realized Old 3 must have some ulterior motive. So she played along, turning to the tyrant and saying sweetly, Father Daddy, don't be angry with Imperial Sister. She already knows she was wrong. Old 3 continued. Imperial Sister is very generous. It's getting late. Let me take you back to your palace. Besides, my mother hasn't seen Father in a long time. We should give them some space. But once they were in the carriage, Old 3 showed her true colors. Cheeky, can I ask you a question? She pinched her cheek. What kind of tricks did you use to bewitch Father? Why did he just give you that brush? Cheeky's cheek hurt. Imperial sister, you can have the brush, just please don't pinch me. Who do you think you are? I don't want anything from you. With that, she threw the brush out of the carriage. Cheeky shouted in panic, "Stop the carriage!" Old 3 laughed triumphantly. "Does it hurt? Come on, bite me. I suggest you get out of the carriage and pick it up right now. You dare to order me around? I'm just giving you a suggestion. After all, this brush wasn't for me." "What do you mean it wasn't for you?" Cheeky ignored her and got out of the carriage to search for the brush. But Old 3 kept pestering her from behind. "Father entrusted this brush to me to give to you. He wanted us to get along. He said he didn't give it to you before because you were too young, but now you're old enough to use it." Old 3's mind was buzzing. For her, she couldn't believe what Cheeky was saying. Cheeky could see it now. Old 3 wasn't really a bad person, just a spoiled little princess. She remembered what the tyrant had told her. He said that Old 3 was so spoiled largely because of him, because he wasn't a good father. But after meeting Cheeky, he wanted to learn to be one. The next day, Cheeky woke up early and went to her 6th brother's Chunghwa palace. "Guard, I'm here to see my 6th brother." "7th princess, please come in. The 6th prince has instructed that you may enter freely." Cheeky entered the courtyard. She had come to see her 6th brother today to discuss how to deal with the Empress, the main villain. But the farther she walked, the creepier it got. There wasn't a living soul in sight. Suddenly, she heard urgent footsteps approaching. Cheeky turned and saw a tall man in a black robe behind her. It was the same masked man she had seen outside the palace with her 6th brother. "Who let you in?" The masked man leaned down, and the air was thick with the smell of blood. Cheeky felt a chill run down her spine. In the original story, the 6th prince, the tyrant, and the 2nd prince were all killed by the male lead. Could this masked man be the male lead's spy in the palace? Was he going to silence her now? "She's just a little kid. Why are you scaring her?" The 6th prince walked over to Cheeky, a gentle smile on his face. "You may leave." "Yes, master?" The masked man bowed respectfully. Cheeky watched the masked man's retreating back, her heart still pounding. But according to the timeline, the male lead, Yan Cheng, hadn't appeared yet. Since she had transmigrated, could she do something to change the fate of the tyrant and the others? If Yan Cheng never appeared, would they be able to live? "What, are you scared stiff? Still holding on so tight?" The 6th brother's low voice rumbled in the little pipsqueak's ear. "Heh." Cheeky snapped back to reality, rubbing her hands together awkwardly. The 6th brother sat down on the corridor. "So why did you come looking for me so early?" "Yesterday I asked Father about that rich kid at the Imperial Academy. He's the 2nd son of the Vice Minister of Rights." "You mean the Ministry of Rights is not part of the Empress's faction?" "You're very smart. The Ministry of Rights has no real power, but it has money. If the Empress really wanted to win them over, all 3 of the Vice Minister's sons would be in the Imperial Academy, not just the shallow and arrogant 2nd son. 6th brother is also very smart. If you could become the crown prince in the future, maybe—" The 6th brother immediately cut her off. "Who taught you to say such things?" Cheeky quickly covered her mouth. "I misspoke." Before she could finish, the strap of her small school bag suddenly snapped and a booklet fell out. The 6th brother picked it up. "What's this?" Cheeky reached for it, but it was too late. The 6th brother had already opened it. Cheeky thought, "It's over. My masterpiece is about to be exposed." The first page showed her whipping her 6th brother's waist. The second showed her kicking the tyrant's leg with her short legs. The third showed Cheeky punching Old 3's face with her little fists. After looking at it, the 6th brother smiled wickedly. "You little thing, your drawings are certainly unique. This was an accident, would you believe me?" "Oh, 6th brother, you're a big man. You can forgive a little kid." As Cheeky was trying to charm him, a maid brought a plate of pastries. Cheeky's eyes lit up. "These look so delicious." But the 6th brother stopped her. "It's time for class. Don't eat, you should go now." Cheeky had no choice but to leave by herself. Just then, the 6th brother's face darkened. "What was in the pastries? Why did you drug her?" "Just some sleeping powder. The 7th princess is too smart. I was afraid she would be a threat to you, your highness." "Have you forgotten your place? If you dare to harm her again, you can go to the water prison yourself." Meanwhile, Cheeky had already skipped to the Imperial Academy. As soon as she sat down, she heard a commotion behind her. "Oh my God!" He-Jing slid face first to Cheeky's side, followed by a pair of familiar feet. He-Jing immediately begged for mercy. "3rd princess, spare me. I didn't mean to step on your foot. Let me wipe it for you." Old 3 kicked out with a sharp leg. "Who wants you to wipe it for me? You're filthy." As she was about to kick him again, she suddenly saw Cheeky. She stiffly lowered her leg and awkwardly sent He-Jing away. "That's it? Last time someone annoyed the 3rd princess, wasn't he stripped naked and hung from a tree for 3 days? Looks like the great devil 3rd princess is in a good mood today." No show for us. Old 3 huffed arrogantly, turned her head, and walked away. After things quieted down, Cheeky thought of her 6th brother. He has such long legs, why isn't he here yet? Just then, a voice came from behind her. Little princess, are you waiting for the 6th prince? Cheeky turned and saw the bruised and swollen He Jing. Yes, your 6th brother won't be coming today. Why not? Because it's the 15th. He never comes on the 15th of the month. Cheeky was even more confused. The original story never mentioned this. Do you know why he doesn't come? Why else? He's sick, the 3rd princess suddenly interjected. She then glared at He Jing and kicked out with a high leg. Get lost! And she forcibly took his seat. Cheeky was stunned. What are you looking at? If you keep looking, I'll gouge your eyes out. Cheeky grumbled and turned away. Isn't gouging out eyes the 2nd prince's thing? You're not very old, but you've learned a lot. Soon, it was time for class. As soon as Chin Tai-fu arrived, he started quizzing them on yesterday's homework. 7th princess? Here. What is the next line after as pure as the snow on the mountains? Cheeky was in trouble. She was a bad student in her past life. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been reading a novel and ended up in a book. Just as she was squirming, a soft voice from behind her whispered, as bright as the moon between the clouds. Cheeky heard it and tentatively repeated the answer. Chin Tai-fu stroked his beard in satisfaction. Excellent, excellent. The 7th princess is indeed very intelligent. Cheeky was so embarrassed she could have died. Thank you, old Chin. Now please shut up. She turned to old 3 and whispered, 3rd sister, thank you for helping me just now. After school, Cheeky was so tired she couldn't even stand up straight. School is so tiring for a kid. Just then, someone rushed towards her, not only hugging her but also crying out, My Cheeky, Mommy missed you so much. Cheeky was baffled. Mommy? Could this be the original owner's mother, the one who was sent to the cold palace? The woman's tearful declaration of how much she missed her seemed like a touching reunion between a mother and child. But Cheeky remembered from the original story that this consort Rong wasn't very good to her daughter. How did she get out of the cold palace? She would have to be careful and figure out if this person was a friend or foe. Wah! Outside the courtyard, old Zhao was crying his eyes out. The 7th princess is finally reunited with her mother. Your Majesty, this is so moving. Why aren't you crying? Shut up! After entering, Cheeky started looking for Bai. He usually waited for her at the door. Awan stammered, well, consort Rong ordered Bai to be locked up. Cheeky, my dear, let's get rid of that big tiger. From now on, Mommy can live here with you and tell you stories every day. Cheeky looked at consort Rong's kind and gentle expression, which was just like a loving mother. But didn't the book say she was cold and distant, even to her own daughter? Just then, the tyrant walked in. Cheeky immediately ran over to him like he was her savior. If he had been any later, her home would have been stolen from under her. Father, Daddy! Cheeky, did you miss Daddy during class today? I did. I missed you so much. The man smiled slyly. So you're saying you weren't paying attention in class? Cheeky rolled her eyes. The tyrant was using sneaky tricks. Oh well, just this once. The man planted a kiss on the little pipsqueak's cheek. Consort Rong was shocked by the scene of fatherly affection. This girl is so favored? It seemed the rumors were true. As she was secretly rejoicing, the tyrant's cold gaze fell on her. What are you doing here? Who gave you permission to leave the cold palace? Guards, take Consort Rong back. Your Majesty, Cheeky used to live with me in the cold palace. We've never been apart. I can't live without my daughter. Cheeky's head was spinning. What was going on? Did this consort Rong really love her child? Had she remembered wrong? But the tyrant was as cold as ever. Are you saying you gave birth to this child all by yourself and I have nothing to do with it? You raised my child in the cold palace, letting her become thin and covered in scars, and I haven't even settled the score with you. If it weren't for the fact that you are the 7th princess's birth mother, do you think you would still be alive? Guards, drag her out and throw her back in the cold palace to fend for herself. Consort Rong cried out hysterically, I am willing to be punished, but please, Your Majesty, don't separate me from my daughter. Cheeky, seeing the miserable consort Rong, felt a pang of sadness, perhaps because of the original owner's feelings. She said sweetly, Father Daddy, Cheeky wants to get down. Maybe she should judge people for herself, not just based on what the original story said. She wiped consort Rong's tears. Cheeky can ask Father Daddy to let Mommy stay here, but Mommy can't lock up Bai and you can't order Sister Awan around. Father Daddy, can Mommy stay? The man pinched Cheeky's cheek affectionately. You little pipsqueak, you've completely overruled me with just a few words. Hehehe, it's because Cheeky knows Daddy loves me that I dare to be so bold. Then we'll do as you say. Daddy is the best. Daddy is the best daddy. Hearing this, consort Rong immediately bowed her head in thanks. When no one was looking, a strange smile appeared on her face. Later, Cheeky settled Consort Wrong in a side room. When she came out, she saw the tyrant standing at the door. She wondered if he was upset that she had taken in Consort Wrong. Cheeky walked over and said in a small voice, "Daddy, are you unhappy?" The tyrant, trying to hide his feelings, replied, "No." "Then can I have a hug?" "No." The tyrant turned his head away stubbornly. "If that's how you want to be, then don't blame me." Cheeky rolled up her sleeves, took a running start, and jumped up to hug the man's arm. "I'm falling, Daddy, help me." The tyrant finally gave in and pulled her up. "I've met thousands of people in my life, but you little pipsqueak, are the boldest." "Is Daddy still mad at Cheeky?" "Yes." "What are you going to do to cheer me up?" The little pipsqueak immediately hugged the tyrant's face and gave him a flurry of kisses. The tyrant, not to be outdone, pressed his cheek against Cheeky's and then pretended to be angry. "You're such a spoiled little brat. It's late, you should be in bed." A short while later, the tyrant had tucked Cheeky in. Just then, old Zhao cautiously entered. "Your Majesty, we've found out." He then whispered something in the tyrant's ear. The tyrant scoffed. "So she does have ulterior motives." "Your Majesty, should I go?" "Wait. She is her birth mother, after all. Keep a close watch on her. Report any movements immediately. If she dares to do anything to harm Cheeky, then she won't be breathing for much longer." The next morning, Cheeky was woken up by a scream. She opened her eyes and saw Consort Wrong on the floor, looking at Bai in terror. "You beast, seize it! Who let this beast out? Take it away and give it 40 lashes." In her panic, she grabbed a nearby teacup and was about to throw it at Bai when Cheeky walked over. "Cheeky, my dear, how did this beast get out? What if it bites Mommy?" "It seems you don't remember what I said yesterday, Consort." "Yesterday was yesterday. I've moved in now, so I should be managing this palace. Get this beast out of here." Seeing her completely different attitude from yesterday, Cheeky's expression darkened, and she stared straight at Consort Wrong. "He is not a beast. He has a name." Her cold, deliberate words sent a strange chill through Consort Wrong. She even thought that Cheeky's gaze was somewhat similar to the tyrant's. Was it her imagination? After falling into the water, this girl had become timid and foolish. How could she be like this today? "My lady, do you think the princess remembers?" "No. How could a child remember things from when she was so young?" "I think this little brat is just getting bold because His Majesty spoils her. Now she doesn't even respect me, but I have to thank her for being favored. It gives me a chance. Is everything ready?" Hearing this, the maid took out a small bottle. Consort Wrong smiled sinisterly. "Now all we need is the right moment."
食咗一段時間之後咧，今年咧我都去再照多一次腸啦。之後
Because I might have glitched my phone to like a pixel, like this pixel. I don't like that pixel. And also the color change or some reason. But I'm gonna. For some reason, my phone is a little glitched. So yeah, I can like sometimes like glitched out. So I sometimes turned it off for some reason.
Hey Anna, what do you want for Christmas? What do I want for Christmas? Little babies. Oh no, honey. Hey Anna, what do you want for Christmas?
It's not fair that my siblings have unlimited wishes. Genie, come out! Hey, you have 3 wishes. No, you mean I have unlimited wishes. No, 3 is the max. How is 3 the max when you gave everyone else unlimited? I don't want to talk about it. They tricked me, but I won't be tricked ever again. Now hurry up and do your first wish. Ugh, fine. I wish my brother can stop saying 6-7. Your wish is my command.
6-7. Huh? Why can I say?
Now, I wish for the superpower to be able to draw anything I want and make it come to life. Ooh, that's cool. Your wish is my command. Thank you. Ooh, you're already drawing? Yup. What are you drawing? Money? Nope. Look, a genie.
Oh, great heavens!
It's not.
Which ball is the strongest? Level.
This is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around, that's right, on top of tricky. Here we go. To rock around, that's right, on top of this tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on top of this tricky. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around, that's right, on top of tricky. Here we go. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. I'm done hiding now, I'm shining like I'm born to be. We're dreaming hard, we came so far, I believe. We're going up, it's how I want it. Together we're golden, together we're golden. For with our voices, you wanna get your soul.
Imagine looking up in the sky and seeing this, and then looking up again in the sky later that night and seeing it again. That's just the beginning of these insane 1 in a trillion moments that actually happened. Like this woman that's bowling. That's a nice bowl. Oh. That was bad timing. Oh. What? They could not do that again if they tried a trillion times. Oh no. Oh no. Nothing worse than getting your ball trapped. Oh. I mean, that's low-key skills. And it's caught on camera. Oh, wait, what the? Wait! No. How is he so calm after doing that? Like, do you know how thin that CD is to get it into the games console? Damn, I played a little bit of badminton, but this is kind of crazy. No way. Oh, he won the point and it wasn't even in his hand. Okay, what are you building here, mate? Oh. Who's making me choke? I don't think a single screw was placed in that bed, surely. What? I've seen these videos online. It's like where people pick things up insanely quickly. If we slow that right down, I want to see what it looks like. It's got like superhuman powers, I swear. Oh my goodness. Wait. There's no way she does it again, right? Wait! She turned it off and on! These people have superpowers. Oh my. Wait, what the heck? That bird just bit into... Oh my god! If that wasn't on camera, you wouldn't believe it, would you? Oh my gosh. Wait. No, this bug is enough weight to let the ball fly in. Whoever hit that golf ball owes that bug some money. Wait. You hit it in with a machine. Oh, into the bug's mouth. Wait, that's terrible. Okay, try again. This guy's terrible. Hey! That's how you do it, Dad. Watch her. Oh, hello. Je m'appelle Allier. Oh, it just hit the top. I actually think the top's designed to be able to take electric strikes because it's so high in the air, but I've never seen it on film before. Reacting to a good seat. Wait, bro. Wait. Oh my god. That guy nailed it. What are they lining up for? Oh, is it for a band or something? Why do you need a seat? I'm so intrigued. That forward flip was smooth. Whoa. Wait, he's racing a zebra. That's sick. Wait, no racing. Perfectly timed sign. I mean, if the sign's up, surely the zebras enjoy racing with people because they must do it all the time. Oh my gosh. Wait, the ball's just stuck in the pinball machine. That means their person must be getting 1,000,000,000 billion trillion points. This will always be the best video on your camera roll. Nice. Oh my goodness. Ow. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, you gotta commit. Nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did say commit. Come on, you can make it. Yes. How? What's going on here? Wait. Wait, why is there no rain here, but there's loads of rain there? Half the world is wet and half the world is dry. Have you ever seen this kestrel bird hunt? Its head is not moving. How? How's it doing that? It's insane. It's like it's floating. It's like a robot. This person's bill came to $420.69. What? Imagine how many kids read out the bills now and it says 67. No numbers are safe anymore.
You look like the king of diamonds.
Oh, wait.
I look like the king of diamonds.
Wait,
That's the maddest shout I've ever heard.
The top as well. It actually does look like him. Whoa, my. Wait, he just like peed all over them. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, is that skunk? No, I don't actually think that was meant to happen at all. He pointed the butt at the audience just as it sprayed. Hooey. Juggling to prove I wasn't smuggling. Oh my goodness. Oh, mate, fair play. That guy's sick. Let him in. Let him in. Let him through security. Oh, my. Wait, what the? Wait, this bird is coming and flying with him. Imagine flying alongside a bird in the sky. That's the closest thing humans will ever get to flying. Get ready. Wait. That's 1 in a billion trillion. How does that even happen? Okay, we've seen someone get really unlucky with bowling. Wait, what? That's ridiculous! My voice broke. Wait. There's no... Wait, what the heck? He even flipped one with his mouth. He actually landed them all. He flipped like 10 things at once. What? Ignore my dad. Oh! That's kind of skills, you know. Oh, that was skills, you know. Was that the dad laughing? La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da. Just walking over to my car. Oh, no. Oh, no! Out of nowhere! There's no way this just happened. Oh, my goodness. Whoa, wait. Imagine you're snowboarding and a bear takes you out. Mate, where's it gone? It's just disappeared. You know how dangerous bears are? What is this guy doing? Bro just fixed the TV by smashing it with a fork. Give him a medal. Oh, what's in here? Oh. It fell onto her. Perfect. Yep,
I'll be eating that, thank you.
Oh, a little bit of baseball. Come on. Round it up. Boom. Oh, wait. What's the chance to go through? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Imagine that happens. Okay, the good thing is the driver has just enough space to be absolutely fine. That thing literally went through the entire car. Front to back. Oh my goodness. That was close. Thank goodness for CCTV footage. Huh? Is that real? Wait, that's real? I thought it was like a cardboard cutout or something. It's an albino deer. That's so rare. Wait. Basket. Wait. Chill. Okay. Oh, no. The basketball pitch is destroyed. The drone's destroyed. He didn't even score. That's 1 in a trillion. Bad luck. Oh. Wait, she's going to get it in the hole. Oh! Wait, this is the craziest pool ever. But check this out. 1 tree just to the right. Another tree just to the left. That was close. Job done. Oh, nice. He stole the ball. Oh, he's out. Oh, my goodness. This kid's rapping, mate. How has he done that? He's stolen the ball, legged it, and the people helped him. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wait, how'd you get out of that position? That guy's an athlete. Oh my gosh. I need this to happen. Well, not when I speed, but just in case I'm a few miles an hour over the speed limit, I need a bird to perfectly land in front of the camera and block my reg plate. This person got so lucky. No speeding ticket for them. What's this kid got? Bottle flips are amazing. It's when kids do things they just don't even realize. Like, she's so impressed. Oh my goodness. There's no way. Wait, what? How's he bouncing on a bike like that? I can barely ride a bike normally. This guy's riding it like a pogo stick. There's no way. If he makes this, you've all got to subscribe. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what? Subscribe! Wait, what is that? Oh, nice. Oh, that's somehow the most perfect placement. Literally, the cat's head is aligned with its body. Even the color's the same. Oh no. No, not the flower. No. It almost survived. Never thought I'd be seeing this while surfing.
姐姐真厉害。
这个我要了，这个是你的了。
Survive. Never thought I'd be seeing this while surfing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait. That. Wait, what? Wait. Look at those dolphins. What? A dolphin. What? The dolphins were also riding the wave. Oh my goodness, look. Nah, that's incredible. I've got goosebumps. Imagine seeing that whilst on the ocean. Talking about being in the ocean. What the heck? What is... Wait, what the... Wait, what? Is this how quickly you can save someone? Holy moly. 9 seconds to throw it and pull someone back? What did I just watch? I want him to be at the ocean when I go swimming because he can save my life. The park and this man in his 70s flipped off the swing. Come on, brother, show me. Wait, nah, that's low-key skills, mate. That is respect to that grandpa. He's not letting age hold him back. Climbing. We're climbing. Okay. Oh, wait, that was so smooth. Not even a sound. Rewatch it when he lands. Listen. Nothing. Not a single clang, single thing. Landed with style.
Hey, Grandma. Hey, it's nice to see you back. Wish I could say the same for you. I thought we had a great time. You were very rude, and you were very old, and you smelled like hard candy in retirement home. I did not come back here to be insulted, Miss Girl. You're the one who woke me up. I should be offended. And why is that? No one should be forced to look at that face. All right. How did you even get in? Mom kicked you out. I crawled in through the window. You ain't crawled nowhere, Grandma. You got bad knees. What are you looking for? Don't worry about it. I know why you're here. No, you don't. Stop it. It's in the toilet. What's this? That crusty-ass wig? Why would you put my wig in the toilet? It was stale, Grandma. I gave it a bath. Anaya. Yes? You've been spending way too much time in the house. But yesterday you said I'd be outside too much. Make up your mind. I meant you need some friends. I already have some. Really? Name them. Alicia. Exactly. I'm about to call the neighbors and schedule a play date for you and their daughter Gertrude. No! And why not? She's weird. That is not nice. Mom, she only got one eye. Anaya. She takes it out and chases people with it. That's nasty. I know. Well, that don't matter. The girl likes to hang out with you. Don't you remember what happened last time we hung out? No. What happened? I played baseball with her prosthetic leg. You did what? That one didn't tell you? No. She a real one. I'ma handle that later. You and Gertrude are gonna hang out. Okay, fine. But if she takes her eye out, I'm gonna flush it down the toilet. You better not. That poor toilet does not deserve that. What? Speak. Zara done told me about your little boyfriend. Oh my gosh, he's not my boyfriend. Then why are you smiling? I'm just a happy person. It's okay to have a boyfriend, Anaya. Really? Yeah, of course. Wait a minute. Girl, why are you in the closet? You cussed me and Jimmy out because he was my boyfriend. You were way too young for a boyfriend. I was 17. Well, he was ugly. Anaya is 6 years old and you letting her have one? What are you even talking? Shh, Mom, I got this. I'm the favorite. You know what? Let me mind my business. What is wrong with her? I'm minding my business. Good night, Anaya. Wait, Taiwa, can you leave the light on? Why? I'm afraid of the dog. Whatever, I'm turning off the light. What's wrong with you? There's someone there. Ain't nobody there. Good night. Maybe she's right. See? There's nothing there.
Girl, what?
It's back again. There's literally nobody standing over there. Try turning the lights on and off. Whatever help you sleep at night. Oh my God. All right, Anaya, I'm about to go to the store. Okay. I called your babysitter. She should be here in a few minutes. Why can't Tanya watch me? Because she coming too. Well, can I go to the store with y'all? No, you got banned, remember? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I don't like her. She smells like spoiled milk and no self-esteem. Anaya, stop being mean to that girl. Do you know how hard it is to find you a babysitter? People are scared of you. Fine. But if she's still wearing that crunchy wig, I'ma whip it off of her and shove it down her throat. Oh, Anaya. Not the wig, Jesus. What? Girl, you better run. Where is your report card? We didn't get them today. The neighbor's daughter got hers today. Do I look like the neighbor's daughter? You about to look like Boo Boo the Fool in a minute. Okay, fine. Just let me check my book bag. Today? You don't see it. I guess I left it at school. Oh, fine. Let me see the bag. No, there's roaches in here. Anaya. Fine. Here. A effing lunch. Girl, you stupid. I gotta tell my sister something real quick. Hold up. Zyra! What you want? Can you do me a favor and shut the fuck up? I didn't say anything. You didn't? No. Oh, shoot, my bad. I'm so used to you saying stupid stuff. I just assumed. Stupid stuff? No, what in the rotisserie chicken are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Why are you so happy? Because New Year, new me. Okay, so your plan is to smile more? Yep, interesting. I'm gonna be extra nice to people. And you're not gonna be... Shut up! And I'm not gonna be violent. Okay. Then why did the babysitter call mom? Because I got in trouble. So much for New Year, new you. People stay testing my patience. What happened? The babysitter made dinner knowing she can't cook. Let me guess. Her boyfriend came over? Her boyfriend came over. Mm-mm. So she made us spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, easy. Not for her. This girl served us raw hamburger meat. Oh, no. I know. I tried so hard to get nice about it. So why did she call mama? I told her I couldn't eat it because it was against my religion. Anaya! What? I had to rebuke that in the name of Jesus. What did she say? She said if I didn't eat it, she was going to send me to bed hungry. I bet you said, please do. I did. Anyway, she got mad and tried to force me to eat it, and so I picked up the fork and threw it at her boyfriend's eye. Now what did he have to do with this? He lied and told that lady she can cook. LOL! Hey, Daddy, can you help me with my homework? Girl, you was in kindergarten. Your homework... Hey, Daddy, can you help me with my homework? Girl, you was in kindergarten. Your homework should not be hard. But it's confusing. Let me see it. What's number one? I'm about to be late for work, but I have something to say. So if you're not a woman, just keep scrolling. Y'all, I love periods. When I sneeze, I love the feeling of that red liquid just gushing out of my vagina. Okay, now that all the men are gone, veins. Veins are so freaking hot. When a dude walks up to me and his veins are just pulsing out of his arms, it makes me wanna... Mom! Why are you doing that? Can you turn on the AC? Can you pay your bill? It's hot. It wouldn't be so hot if you closed your mouth. But Mama, I feel like the Jonas Brothers. The way I'm turning up. The Jonah who? I'm sweaty. You know what? I got something for you. Yeah. If you're hot, you'll use that fan. Hey, Tyra. Hey, how was Christmas with Grandma? It sucked. Why? Because I got cold. Makes sense. How? You literally got banned from prison. You know that wasn't my fault. I guess. So what did you do after you got the cold? I went to the North Pole. You did? Yep. How did you get there? How do you think? By plane. Okay. Did you see Santa? Yep. How? He's not real. Yes, he is. He's in our basement right now. What? I tied him up. Why would you do that? Let him go. He ain't leaving till he make me some presents. How is he gonna do that when he's tied up? He got elves. I'll go get the milk and cookies. What's wrong with you?
Mommy took away my favorite stick.
Why?
Because I accidentally hit someone with it.
How do you accidentally hit someone?
By not doing it on purpose. Duh.
Wow.
We were just having fun.
Running for your life is not fun.
It is for me.
Oh my gosh.
Besides, if she didn't do what she did, then she wouldn't have gotten hit in the first place.
What did she do?
She was breathing.
Anaya.
No one likes her.
Hey, Tyra. Hey, Anaya.
Hey, Tyra.
Hey, Anaya.
What in the world?
There's two of you?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
When I walked home from school, she followed me. No, when I walked home from school, you followed me. Why would I follow you home from school?
Because your hairline is and you look like you shake a bag of Cheeto Puffs and gorilla feet.
Okay, shh.
You spit on me.
Yeah, me too. I don't know which one of you is my real sister, but I'm gonna find out.
Put the phone case down.
Before you hurt yourself. I'm not gonna hurt myself. Who told you? I have a question to figure out who the real Anaya is. When's my birthday? November 23rd.
I said it first.
No, I said it first.
I did.
No, you're both wrong. It's September 13th. Oh, well, that was a hard one. Yeah.
How was I supposed to know that?
This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I can't believe you don't recognize me. You both look just alike. My lips are not crusty.
But that wig is. This is not a wig. You know it. Look at that thing don't move in your head.
It's just all right. I have one more question. Okay, let's hear it. If you're walking in a grocery store and a random dude bumps into you, what are you going to do? Oh, that's easy.
I'd whip his arm off and beat him with it.
Okay. And you? I'd kill him. There's my sister.
Hey,
he was my
baby real quick. My stomach bubbling.
Yeah, got you. Well, aren't you the cutest little thing?
I wish you were mine. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Say mama. Say mama. But you with my mama.
You're home early.
Yep. But why though? I thought you had a dentist appointment. I did. So what happened? They begged mom to come get me. Oh Lord.
Here we go. No, it wasn't my fault. What did you do? When Dr. Smiles was cleaning my teeth, he kept trying to have a conversation with me.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
How am I supposed to respond when he's cleaning my teeth?
Oh, true.
But that's not even the worst part. His breath smelled like tacos and dog booty.
That's nasty.
How you a dentist with stank breath? I told him to shut the hell up because his breath was on X Games.
Dang, it was that bad?
Yeah.
And then he threatened to tell mommy on me.
And what did you say to Dad?
I said, if you do that, then I'm gonna tell your wife you cheating on her.
He was cheating?
No, his wife ain't gonna know that. McDonald's, what you want?
Anaya, is that you?
Yeah,
You're 6 years old. How did you get a job at McDonald's?
they were desperate.
Okay, well, let me get a 20-piece nugget.
20? I thought you was on a diet.
It's my cheat day.
I guess every day is your cheat day.
Shut up.
What sauce do you want?
Barbecue.
Anything else?
Yes, large, small fry with a Diet Coke.
Okay, that'll be $7.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Let me get an ice cream cone, too.
Okay, that'll be $9. What? I've been told to tell you that the ice cream machine is broken.
What?
They don't feel like turning it on. I mean, it's just broken. So you wanted a double cheese combo with the caramel frappe?
That's not what I ordered.
Please pull forward.
Hey, Anaya.
Hey, babysitter who doesn't have a name.
I need you to do me a favor.
What?
Can you pretend to be my daughter?
What?
I'm trying to impress my boss by cooking her a nice dinner and showing her my family.
Do you even have a boyfriend?
No. But I'm gonna find one on Craigslist.
So let me get this straight. Me and some random guy is gonna go to your house.
No, we're doing it here.
Does my mom know?
No, she doesn't. But please don't tell her.
Fine.
Thank you.
As long as I get something out of it.
Okay, what do you want?
$300 and a pack of gum.
Oh, I don't have that kind of money. How about a pack of gum and a trip to the park?
I'm about to turn into Will Smith.
Okay, fine. I'll have your money and your gum.
Yay! You better not be late.
谁家的程序员做的游戏漏了多久？我以为是技术太烂，直到我看到后台监控。
这看你把代码。
Hey, Daiwa. What's wrong with you? I did something bad. What did you do? I had an adult drink.
Anaya!
Why? Mama left it out.
That's not okay.
I know.
Then why did you do it?
Because I wanted to taste it.
I'm telling Mama.
No, don't tell Mommy. It was an accident.
But you just said you did it on purpose.
I did it on purpose by accident. If you tell Mama on me, then I'm going to tell her I saw you drinking some too.
I'm 21. I'm allowed to.
And I'm 5. I can drink coffee if I want to.
You drunk coffee?
Yeah. What you think I was talking about?
Nothing. 911, what you want, motherfucker? Can I get a large pepperoni pizza, no pepperonis, extra small, supersized sandwich?
Sir, this is a police station.
Don't worry, I'm gonna pay for it.
You are wasting my time, sir. Goodbye.
Wait, I'll give you a tip.
Sir, this is for emergency zone I met you trying to give me.
I'll say about $3.50.
Did you want a drink with that, sir? Hey, Daiwa, can you fix me cereal?
It's 7 a.m.
Okay, I'm hungry.
Okay, just give me a couple more hours.
But I'm hungry now.
If you don't get your ass up and fix me some cereal, okay, I'm getting up.
Thank you.
All right, now, good night.
Wait, Mommy, can you look inside my closet?
I got you.
Thank you.
Well, I don't see anything.
Aw, I wanted you to meet my friend.
What does your friend look like?
He has pale skin, rotten teeth, and black eyes. He said his name was Dimone, and he said that he's been to HE double hockey stick.
I don't see him in the closet.
That's because he's right behind you.
Why aren't you at the library?
They kicked me out.
Anaya.
What? I was just doing my homework peacefully.
If you were just doing your homework, then you wouldn't have been kicked out.
Well, some other stuff happened too.
Like what?
There was this one lady sitting next to me reading a book.
Okay.
Then her phone started ringing and she had a whole conversation about her family getting arrested.
That still don't explain why Anaya Jones got kicked out.
Be patient. Everyone else was getting upset, so I asked her to politely take her phone call outside.
And what did she say to that?
She said, I know a child's not telling me what to do. She ain't know who she was talking to. So I said, this child got a name. She asked me what my name was, and I said, your worst nightmare. Smooth. Thank you. So let me guess, someone called the cops and you were kicked out of the library? Yep. Okay, well, I guess that's not that bad. After I threw her phone and beat her with the book she was reading. Oh, my God. Hey, Thyra. Hey, I thought you went to the movies with Alicia. I did. Oh, okay, how was it? I didn't get to finish it. Why? I got kicked out. Here we go. But it wasn't my phone. What happened? When I was watching the movie, the guy next to me was chewing really loud. Okay. So I asked him to stop and he was like, my fault, I'll chew softer. It seems like he was being polite about it. It gets worse. All right, what happened next? About 10 minutes later, he started laughing. Did something funny happen? Yeah. So what was the problem? Is that how he laughed? Yeah. My God. So I said, sir, please. And he stopped and apologized. Anaya, baby, you sound like a bully. No, listen, it gets worse. About 20 minutes later, his phone rings. In the movie theater? Yeah. So what did you do? So I said, all my life I had to fight. And I grabbed the popcorn bucket and shoved it down his throat until popcorn came out of his nose. Why are you so violent?
遇到真爱我就这么谈。
Popcorn came out of his nose. Why are you so violent? What's wrong with you? I want friends. Well, stop being boring. What? You'd be able to make friends if you weren't so boring and weird and unattractive and stank. No, girl, I'm talking about the show. Oh, Dolly. Netflix took Friends off of their streaming site a long time ago, and I'm still not over it. Just pretend you're in Canada. What? Pretend you're in Canada. They can still watch Friends on Netflix. Okay, but that's Canada. I'm in America. I know. Download ExpressVPN. What do you use it for? ExpressVPN allows you to watch hundreds of movies and TV shows that are only available in other countries. Wow, is it easy to use? Yep. All you have to do is change your country's location and boom!
These puzzles look easy, but they're actually impossible. Today, I'm challenging Ethan to see how someone who got the best grades in class versus the worst grades solve the world's trickiest brain twisters. Starting with
Newton's gravity. The goal of this puzzle is to take out the red plug without touching the cup.
Oh, okay, that actually doesn't sound too bad then.
Your timer starts now.
Oh, okay, well, so I just pull it out then. Wait, okay, chill.
You actually thought that would work?
There's no... Why is it so slippery? It's baby oiled. What is this?
Think about the name of the puzzle.
Newton's gravity. Who is Newton? He sounds unk.
Buddy, what's your IQ? Like 6, 7?
Okay, whatever. But we do know gravity. Gravity is uppy and downy force, which means,
Okay, the pressure is good and kind of in the right direction, but maybe a different kind of pressure?
I mean, I could just blow it up. Wait, blow. What? What the?
You got it!
How? Magic?
You see, there's actually a little gap on the side of our red plug, and when you push the air in, it creates a force underneath the plug and blip, out it comes.
Some big brain stuff there.
And it's only our first puzzle.
From here, each one only gets harder. And the final puzzle is so confusing, it defeated the world's top puzzle experts for years.
This is the topology ring and string. Your mission is simple. Free the ring without removing the string from these two poles. Okay, it's not gonna work like that, buddy. I am too big brain for you.
No, I can figure it out, bro. I mean, It doesn't. Okay, is this even solvable, bro? Are you pranking me?
It is.
You're pranking me.
There is a solution to this. Would you like a clue, perhaps? Would you like to use your clue?
We each have 3 clues that we can use at any time. You can ask a question, get a hint, or have one part of your puzzle solved.
Please. I intend to win today without using a single clue.
Like that's gonna happen. I'm an A+ student. Who cares, buddy? Good luck
Yes, I
solving
am, and I
this.
will use those skills to deduce there are 3 elements here. The ring, the string, and the poles. We just need to add another element in, right? If I can't take it off this pole, what if I make my finger a pole, right?
That wouldn't do anything.
We just put that in there.
Yeah, well...
But I can lift the string, because this is not removing, I'm just putting it back on.
Yeah, sure, well now you just have a jumbled mess. It's not
Yeah,
like
I
that
do, my
solves
finger's
anything.
completely turned in there, but all I have to do is just untangle the cables, right? This is like pulling out the TV remote. You just gotta give it a little tug here and...
Yeah, but it's not like that'll do... Okay, fine. You know what? On the next one, I'm gonna do it even quicker than you did this one.
You may regret saying that when you see it. This is the tube. You may regret saying that when you see it. This is the tube.
The tube.
And while it looks easy, it's actually so difficult it comes with its own clue.
I don't need no clues this time round. Also, set the timer to 1 minute. I'm gonna do this in half your time.
You really don't want the clue?
No, just let me... I'll flip it upside down. Yes, yes! At least I got the ball out. I guess I win.
No. I know you, so I actually bought 2 of everything.
Nani? I think I was on the right track, though. I think I just need to, like, shake this around until it falls outside of the tube. Please, this is actually really impossible, man.
Maybe you'd like a clue?
Fine, I'll use one of my clues.
Which one? The hint, question, or part of the puzzle solved?
Hint.
Your hint is right over here.
What? Wasn't this offered to me at the start anyway?
It's a pretty good hint, bro. You didn't read it? I'm telling you, you need to read it.
Use our tube map to find a pour a baguette. Bro, I can't read French. How am I supposed to know what this is
The
saying?
first half was English, bro. The French says the exact same thing as the English, okay?
How do we know that? French people, comment down below if you're watching. This is not a map. A map is meant to be a big thing that gives me answers.
Look, it's part of it. Okay, just think a little deeper, below the surface.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so on the back of this map, right, there's water, there's rivers. Water and rivers is deep. The ocean goes very deep. The answer is clearly water. I need water!
No. Ethan, you're pouring water. You're breaking the second one. He's breaking the second one.
I'm on the right track, though. I know it. I just need to...
Wait. Are you sucking up the water? What are you trying to do? You're running out of time, Ethan. Maybe you should just try something else like the clue.
Yes! I did it. I solved the puzzle.
I mean, the official solution is all about the clue, which you actually are supposed to use like a tunnel to catch the ball and guide it out, just like the underground train network. But hey, whatever floats your ball, apparently.
I get it. All right, Mr. By the Rules. Let's see how you handle YouTube Shorts' most difficult puzzle with 69 million views.
That's a lot of views.
This is the 9-dot puzzle. To beat this one, you have to connect all of the dots using only 4 straight lines.
But there are 5 lines here.
Yeah, that's why it's impossible. YouTube Shorts said so, so feel free to give up right now.
I probably don't even need the 5th one then, because it's 4 lines only. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, every dot. Oh.
Yeah, nice work, buddy. This is why I will win today.
No,
Feel
it's
free to use
fine.
a clue.
We just got to get the middle dot here. So I'll just put one of the longer ones on the outside and fill that in the inside. Boom, I've hit every dot now.
Yeah, 1 + 1 = window, buddy. Count up the lines.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Wait,
Why
stay
are you
still.
trying to build buildings?
Stop bumping the table, bro.
Can you just stop this and just use your clue, man? Come on.
It's just like geometry, bro. Wait, can I use diagonal lines?
I mean, yeah, as long as it's a straight line. That's the only rule.
Straight lines, diagonal. Maybe I can do my square again.
Yeah, that's not working. It's time for you to use your clue. Come on, just use your clue up. You're running out of time. You need to ask me for help.
Maybe like that? No, but there's still an extra piece. Puzzles don't have pieces left over.
Yeah, you just need to sort of think outside the box here. We're not playing Minecraft. We don't need cube.
Did you just give me a free hint? Think outside the box. This puzzle is genius because it makes you think you have to make a box. It gives you lines, it gives you dots. They look like boxes, but it's all an illusion, okay? It's not a square, it's a triangle. Ready? And we use these two pieces as one single line across all the dots connected. Boom. And I haven't even used a single clue.
You almost ran out of time. There are only seconds left. Okay, it doesn't matter. The next puzzles are even more brutal. I know you hate losing. You're gonna use a clue soon enough.
These are my balls of wisdom.
So I need to just get this thing open, I guess. This should be pretty easy. Let me just, Can you hear that? There's something inside.
Okay, you're right. There's something inside.
Okay, so I just need to open this up then. So I was right.
I really understand why Mrs. D's hated you, bro. It's always violence first in school, wasn't it? All right.
Okay, enough trash talking. I'm using a clue. Just give me a clue.
Already?
Yes, give me
We're on the third one and you want another
doesn't
clue.
matter. Just give me the clue.
Which one?
I want you to solve the first piece for me because you're trash talking so much. I bet you can't do it.
Oh, yeah, I reckon I could. Let's just... There we go.
It was violence the whole time. I knew it. It's about the wisdom we made along the way. I got it. Is that the center? Is red the center?
Yeah, but you need to break the center.
I'm red, and the center's red. That means I am a wisdom ball.
No, you still need to get into the center.
Ah! I broke the red ball.
That's 3 out of 3. I can't believe I could actually lose to you.
Huh? I present you the Octo Magic Box. Your goal is to get inside the box as opposed to thinking outside of it. You should just open the box. It's easy. Yeah, that's right. Easy W. I'm the 3-time winner. You could ask me for help anytime.
So I can't open it just by lifting it, but it does seem to twist, so it's not like glued down. It definitely sounds hollow. There's something in there though.
Yeah, there's something in there. Just something little funny, little fishy, you might say.
Wait, it looks like to me there's like these tiny little gaps between the... Wait, ooh, that's in there.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Wait, what do you mean, how'd you do that?
I don't know, I've never solved this, I just closed it.
What the dog doing?
What if I wanted a clue or something? How are you gonna give me a clue then,
It's
huh?
fine, you don't even ask for clues anyway, it's fine.
You're telling me you don't know how to solve this? Oh, wait, there's a magnet on the bottom of this cross. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Ready, and up.
Wait, you might actually be onto it. No.
There we go. No, the magnet is not strong enough. And there's 4 magnets, but only one of these.
It'd be so crazy if this is like a spinny thing, like this like spins, right? Oh, that's so cool. It's like a Beyblade, bro, like a gear or something.
Oh, I think you just overcame my trauma, bro. You just gave me a clue, and you don't even know it. Gears? That might actually work. Look at this. I didn't even notice. But look, the little thing had kind of moved. Do you think if we put that on there and just moved it a bit more, like a gear, like you said, oh, dude, it's moving around. Look at that.
What? It doesn't help you at all.
This side's coming up more. Grab the other, spin that around. Look at this. Each of the hooks have turned. They're actually gears.
I'm throwing.
And now, it should be easy.
How come I solve your puzzles faster than my puzzles?
Good question. Better question. Why did you poo in the box?
And while we've somehow solved every puzzle so far, the next puzzles look even easier, but are actually more impossible.
Meet my dovetail cubes. Each one has 2 parts that you need to separate.
Violence!
Maybe just once, you actually try applying your brain matter.
You can't pull them apart. What about like sliding?
You can do this.
Okay, they don't seem to slide any direction. I think pulling it apart's not the right way to go about it.
I mean, there are 3 of them.
Oh, there's a bit of noise on the inside. I think there might be a magnet or something inside.
That's right, you getting?
欢迎光临，来开便利商店吧。先从铺地基开始，立个柱子。
Hello friends, it's me, and today we're gonna be checking out some genius ideas that they have some places, but they should have everywhere. This pizza restaurant has a pizza menu where you can see exactly what the pizza looks like on the whole entire page. Every place needs to do this. I hate when you can't see the food on the menu. I want to see a visual. Sometimes y'all's description ain't enough. Okay, this one is a little extra. This shoe store has an area of different terrains to test your new shoes on. So we got mulch, pebbles. Excuse me, are those Legos? Yes, I gotta test out these new shoes. Make sure they are indeed tactical enough to walk in a field of Legos. Yes, indeed. Toes are secured. So at every table, this restaurant has 3 buttons. You can click a button for your server, there's a button for when you want the check, and a button to cancel because you don't want any unnecessary social interaction. This is so smart. I ain't trying to have my waiter come up to me every 5 minutes as soon as I take my first bite. How's the food tasting? But let me take my first bite. And I feel like the more they interact with me, the more I have to tip. This hotel has the fire evacuation plan and a map of the hotel at ground level. So in case of a fire, you're not gonna wanna be standing. You're gonna wanna be crawling on the ground so you can see it. Because if smoke comes and fills the hallway, ain't nobody got time to stand at their door and be like, okay, so I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go down the stairs and then get out of here. Yes, escape plan. That's genius. It's a bathroom, but it has a green light on the stalls that are empty and a red light on the ones that are occupado. I've seen parking garages like this, and it makes it really easy to find a good spot because you just look for the green light for the open spot. But I've never seen it for a bathroom. Genius. In this grocery store, they have 2 different colors of baskets. So if you pick a red basket, it means you would like to be assisted. And if you pick the black one, it means you are antisocial. And you don't need any help. I would like to shop on my own. No human interaction for me today, please. So if you get the black one and you end up needing help, are they gonna look at you like, or no, maybe they'll just ignore you. You get the silent treatment. You don't even exist. You know how you can't bring your dog in a grocery store? Well, they have this kennel outside this grocery store where you can keep your dog real safe and secure while you run in. But what if somebody takes it? Whoa, it's even air conditioned. That's fancy. Oh, this is a luxury. In this hotel, the elevator has a call button that's 30 feet away. So by the time you get to the elevator, it's open, hopefully. You know, this is really convenient for those of us who are very impatient and hate waiting for elevators. But also, I feel like I would always just like go to the elevator and then be like, oh wait, the button's back there, and then have to walk all the way back and then press it and then go. I would forget. It's like, everybody gotta do this or nobody does it. Everybody should do this. Mariana, I'm looking at you. Here we got a shopping cart with a calculator built into it. So you can calculate how much these grapes gonna be. Oh, but do I got enough for the Oreos? Well, let's find out. Or if you're a man of culture, type in 8008 for the next patron. Here we have a USB drive that displays how much of the storage is being used. So you don't have to plug it in. Be like, oh, okay, I gotta do the calculations. That cart calculator would be handy right now. Ah, yes, we have 32 MB left. I wanna just look at it and know how much space I got on it. Very useful. My local laundromat has gym equipment for you to use while you're waiting for your load to finish. So you can clean your clothes and get swole. Ooh, they also got snacks. All right, how many people gonna buy some Funyuns and then take a seat on the exercise chair? Just me? This is a good idea. I've seen like arcades and laundromats, but I've never seen a mini gym. Very nice. Every single computer with a webcam needs
Craft isn't about pursuing fame. It's about earning it.
I've seen videos of ants doing insane things to survive, like in this one where they built a boat out of their bodies to survive a flood, or in this one where they built a dangling bridge out of their bodies to attack a wasp nest. So I was wondering, if I put my 1,000 ants into obstacle courses, will they do similar things to complete them, or are my ants just not that smart? Well, I just spent hours gathering 1,000 ants out my old ant nest, so I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to put these guys up against their first ant obstacle. Obstacle number 1 is this thing. Basically, what we do is put some massive dead insect food at the bottom, and then we fill it with a bunch of sand to turn it into one of those 2D ant nests. Basically, we'll be able to watch the ants dig out all sorts of tunnel systems in here, and if they actually find the insect food I hit at the bottom, then they'll pass the obstacle and move on to the next obstacles that get harder and harder as the video goes on. Alright, let's not waste any time, and well, let's just do this. Wow, that is very satisfying, watching 1,000 ants all in here. Okay. Now, of course, immediately, the ants all just start to try and climb the walls of the top area to try and escape. But surprisingly, many of the ants were already starting to dig down that center 2D part of the nest. Oh my gosh, this is happening so fast. Wait, is there already progress on the side of the tank? Oh, I just put these guys in literally like 45 seconds ago. And they've already dug like half an inch down in. What? Yep, and if you check out this time-lapse footage, you can see just how quickly they were getting work done. They literally work like mini drills miles to dig these tiny tunnels through the sand. But in reality, it's a tiring and grueling process where each individual grain of sand has to be picked up from a worker underground, brought all the way up to the surface through this little hole, and then dropped off at this pile of sand over here. Now, while I was recording this, it was actually getting pretty late in the day, so I decided to turn off the lights and came back the next day to see the progress made. And guys, the next day I came back to the ant nest looking like this. Yeah. Bro, what? It's been literally like 8 hours. How did these ants build an entire intricate nest? And not only were all these intricate tunnel systems made, but remember those dead insects I placed at the bottom as food? Well, it's safe to say that ants found those too, and it looks like the whole colony had swarmed them and had already started to devour them. And since they got to the insects, that technically means they passed this first obstacle. Congratulations, guys. It happened so fast, I literally didn't even capture that on camera. Oh, but this next obstacle the ants are going up against will definitely be caught on camera, because the next obstacle is the tightrope of doom. Yes, you heard that right. And if you're wondering what that is, well, it's this thing. Yup, the ants will have to walk across this extremely narrow tightrope over a pit filled with fire and flames. Oh, I gotta put that out. Oh, yeah, put that out. Oh, are you gonna go out? No, I'm just kidding. That would be crazy. These are literally my pets. I would never do that. But I will be trapping the ants down here if they fall by lining the walls of this pit with this super slippery liquid stuff called Fluon. I know you can't really see this stuff since it's invisible, but basically when an ant tries to walk up on here now, it'll just slip off completely. Yeah, this stuff is super slippery. And you guys are about to see why this challenge gets so interesting in a second. But if you look over at the Chudy ant nest, you'll actually see I have a little hole here plugged up with some paper towels, and if you also look here, I got some tubing, meaning I can connect this to the obstacle. So yeah, let's just get this obstacle started. Come on, ants, let's get in here. Immediately after plugging in the tubing, obviously ants noticed and started walking in. I mean, there's 1,000 ants. You can't even get away from them for a second. But that's what makes these obstacles fun, because it only took like 10 seconds till our first ant entered the tightrope of doom tank. Now, to pass this obstacle, the ants quite literally just need to get one of these pieces of insect legs back across the tightrope, which I think might be impossible, but let's see how they do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the ants started off with some pretty lackluster performance because our first ants that made it to this tightrope didn't actually walk onto it. They kind of just walked around it on the corner of this platform where they just ended up just slipping off. Yeah, come on, guys. What are you doing? But we got 1,000 ants, so I was expecting at least one of these ants to eventually step onto this tightrope. But as tons more ants started to walk into this room, yeah, they kind of all just did the same exact thing. And the pit started to get absolutely filled up with tons of ants. Come on, ants, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. I think this is actually my fault, and to make them walk across the tightrope, I just gotta fix something. Let me show you how to fix it. Basically, what I did was, first of all, tape 2 extra pieces of string to the tightrope to make it a bit thicker so the ants would feel safer when they walked on it. And also, I rubbed this insect jelly food on the tightrope to make the bridge smell like jelly. And yeah, hopefully this will make them want to walk on it. Now, this worked exactly how I wanted it to, because within the first minute, our first workers actually started to walk onto the tightrope and explored it, just very slowly. But over time, more and more ants started to walk onto it, and it was actually kind of funny because sometimes the ants would literally just be hanging from each other's legs because there would just be way too many on the tightrope at the same time. Dang, these ants aren't very good at saving their friends. But it didn't take long for our first brave ant to actually make it to the end of this tightrope. That wasn't even half of the challenge, because now, if you remember, the ants actually got to pick up one of these insect legs and bring them back across the tightrope. And this ant clearly wasn't looking too interested in that, because yeah, he was just completely ignoring them. So I kept waiting until some more ants made it to the side by crossing the tightrope. And surprisingly, one of the ants that made it actually did seem interested in the legs, because he went up to one of them and actually started to bite it. But if you couldn't tell, this leg is kind of way too big for this worker to carry it all by himself, and for some reason, even after tons of ants made it onto this side, none of them came to help this poor worker move the leg. But this worker had a mission. He knew he needed to take a leg back to the colony, so what he did was he went up to one of the smaller insect legs that he could actually carry by himself, and he actually picked it up and started to walk. Yep, yeah, it wasn't super efficient or anything, but theoretically, he could pass this obstacle for the entire colony. colony if he played his cards right. And played his cards right, he did, because I'm not joking, he walked straight over to the tightrope, and he might have had an extremely close call where he almost fell off, but somehow he managed to save himself, and then the ant actually started to walk across the tightrope with an insect leg in his mouth.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is genuinely so insane. I am rooting for you, bro. I mean, you got a long way to go. But guys, the ants were... The ants were doing so awful up to this point. You could see how many fell into the pit of doom. Bro, this dude, he's just an absolute killer.
Yup, literally none of the 1,000 ants decided to help this dude. He was doing this entirely solo. And so he kept on marching, completely ignoring any ants that were in his way. And this dude made it all the way to the end of the tightrope, where he then walked onto the platform to complete the obstacle. Oh my gosh, this ant is insane. Seriously, I gotta name this guy. I think I'm gonna name him Anthony, and we're probably never gonna be able to find Anthony again since all the ants look the same. But seriously, everyone spam some W's in the comments for Anthony. That was so insane.
And since these guys beat the obstacle, I'm gonna give them the insect's legs as a prize. Thanks, Anthony. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
So I quickly moved all the fallen soldiers back to the 2D ant nest, and well, this colony is now ready for its third obstacle. And oh boy, am I excited for this one.
Because guys, these ants are gonna have to break into a vault. Yeah, like a robbery, basically.
Yup, you heard that right, a vault. For this obstacle, I literally built up a DIY bank vault from scratch out of paper that I knew the ants would probably be able to break into. You can see, it's pretty good. Sort of looks like a real vault. And anyways, it's cool because the door actually opens, so I could fill this bank vault with an absolutely insane amount of seeds. Yeah, I put so many seeds in here.
Because yeah, apparently seeds are this species of ants' favorite food, so they should absolutely swarm this thing. But I got this hot glue gun, so I could seal this vault door shut, because I gotta make this actually a kind of hard obstacle. So let me just go and put some glue on here. Oh yeah, just like that. All right, the vault is completely sealed shut with glue now, so let's see if these ants can actually get the seeds out of it. This is going to be very interesting to watch.
So yeah, I just put it in, and as you can imagine, the 1,000 ant colony immediately started to climb onto it. Especially when things are put into colonies' nests, they need to investigate it to make sure it's not a threat. And with this, I think they pretty much immediately knew it wasn't a threat, because none of them were biting it or anything. And actually, a lot of them were just using it as an opportunity to climb out of the enclosure. But that's not good. But yeah, the vault right now is pretty sealed shut, and I don't even think the ants knew that there were seeds inside of here. So nothing really eventful happened, to be honest.
Okay, this is not exactly going to plan. I'm just gonna take this box and put it in there. Oh, hopefully I didn't crush any ants. Okay, and then let me scoop up all the ants that fell off.
So yeah, I got all those fallen soldiers back into the nest, of course.
Well, that didn't exactly work so well, but I kind of knew it wasn't gonna work so well, so that's why I came equipped with this stuff. See, basically, it's a cup of water and a big cup of sugar, which I'm gonna pour into the water. Then basically, I can mix the water and sugar around to make sugar water, which ants love the smell and taste of. And using this paintbrush, I actually just wanna go and paint our vault with it. And basically, this will make the vault not only taste like sugar, but it will also just make it kind of soggy since it's made out of paper, and it should make it able so the ants can chew through it and stuff and get to the seeds.
So yeah, I absolutely just soaked this vault in the sugar water, and without wasting any time, I got this thing in the nest. All right, ants, let's see how you do this time. And oh boy, were things a lot more interesting this time around, because right away, tons more ants were way more interested. You can see how after the ants would walk onto the vault, they would just completely stand still. That's because they were putting their mouth up to the paper and were just completely licking all the sugar off the paper. Yeah, this is not really what I had in mind. I thought this was gonna make them want to completely chew through the paper, not lick it. But yeah, so many ants got their fair share of the sugar. However, I didn't see a single ant even trying to find or even acknowledge that there were seeds inside of here. Well, that was until this moment. When you see this hole here, well, just out of nowhere, an ant just came up to it and walked into the hole. And yeah, there was just an ant inside of this vault with the absolute jackpot of seeds. I don't know how this hole got here. I guess maybe the sogginess from the sugar water made it droop or something, but wow. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, wait, I think the ants just completed the obstacle. Let me get all the excess ants off this safe real quick.
And yeah, once the extra ants had fallen off, I cut open the vault to see if that ant had actually made it inside. And as you can see, he absolutely had made it inside. Oh my gosh, bro, your colony has no clue how much you just clutched up for them.
Wait, imagine if this is Anthony, that same ant that beat the obstacle course. That would be insane, but I mean, I don't know if this is the same ant. But anyways, W ant.
So yeah, I just went and poured the entire vault's loot pile onto the 2D ant nest, and well, the ants have been rewarded with the absolute motherload of food up to this point. But I've been saving the craziest obstacle for last to really find out how smart my ant colony actually is. And this final one is the floor is lava.
Yup, the floor is lava, and thankfully I already have it built right here.
This is the final obstacle, and you may be wondering, bruh, Darraggreen, where's the lava? Well, the lava is the
虽然开局就被女神暗算，还被卷走了所有物资，最后倒在了青梅竹马周可儿的怀里，但因她的一滴眼泪让时间。
These strips of red on the floor right here. You see, these are actually extremely sticky pieces of tape. And if the ants try to walk on them, well, they're gonna get stuck, of course. So if the ants want to get to the strawberries that I put at the end of the obstacle, they're gonna have to use one of the 3 tools I provided for them to figure out how they can maybe cross this lava. Or maybe they'll make a crazy bridge out of their bodies to cross it. Who knows?
Anyways, I wanted to make sure most of these guys actually participated, so I spent the past few hours individually picking up each of the ants from the ant nest and transporting them into this container, or at least as many as I can get. The rest are kind of under there. That way they could be easily transported. But before pouring these guys in, I just want to tell you guys that the Darraggreen merch is actually really awesome. I know I always say it, but seriously, we got some pretty cool animal plushies.
It's me, and today we're gonna be checking out some people who got stuck in some very weird places. Okay, you never do this. You never, ever, ever stick your whole hand into a jar of pickles, lest you never want to see that hand again. So, the proper way to do it, tilt it and then slide the pickle on out. I ain't never gonna go knuckles deep into a jar. My hands ain't never go knuckles deep into nothing. I wonder what happens if you just like, boom, break it. End up with a nice glass bracelet. On the side of the bleachers, there's like a very small gap. Ooh, I don't know how you managed to like trip and fall and end up in this situation. But here we are. You know, instead of helping her up, first things first, gotta record a TikTok. Them cheeks holding on for dear life. Okay, I've heard of your hair getting stuck in these chairs, but your whole entire head? Unheard of. What did he think he was gonna do? Like, that is not how you chair. Oh no, Billy, it appears you're stuck. We might have to cut your whole head off. The chair will be okay, but you, probably not. I don't know how uneventful your life has to be for you to somehow get trapped on a shoe rack. This situation looks similar. I'ma blame it on an older brother. They tried to make a bet and she clearly lost. Yeah, I would be crying too. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine how dumb a burglar is gonna be to get stuck down the laundry shaft. And they were stuck for 12 hours. You had 12 hours to either escape or think of an excuse. Nah, he decided to tell the truth, like, yeah, I was actually gonna rob this place, but ended up in this situation. I would've started banging like, help me, help me, help me. I don't know why I'm here. Definitely not trying to break in. That's embarrassing. Ugh. New fear unlocked, new fear unlocked. Just kidding, kind of makes me feel powerful. Me walking over a grate like, ha, live to see another day. It's all great until you fall into the grate. Like a whole entire leg went through. How? Like that space, it's so skinny. It's almost like Pennywise is like, oh, nice shoes. Skrr, try to pull her down. And 5 minutes before mom comes home, the ceiling just decides to collapse. Uh-oh. No, I haven't even defrosted the chicken yet. Don't be shy, just jump. Oh, you know, I love roller coasters until I start seeing things like this. You know, it's all fun until you get stuck upside down. When I said I wanted a longer ride, I did not mean this. You know, this happens, you probably get in a season pass for the next 10 years if you decide to go back. Stuck in a water slide. Oh no! There was not enough water. It was actually so awkward. But you like going down a water slide and there's like not enough water under you and then you just kind of like stuck and you gotta shimmy your little booty down. Like, is it me or the slide that's faulty? You know, when I was a kid and there was a claw machine, whenever I would lose, which would be all the time, I would always try to stick my hand up the hole, but I could never grab anything. Yet we got a whole entire child who somehow climbed his way up and into the plushies. Okay, you can pick whatever you want now, but at the price of being stuck in here forever. Now your parents gotta keep trying to play until they win you back. If they want you back. You know, this is actually a common occurrence. Here's my advice. Don't climb up these. Stop sticking things in places where they don't belong. Did my dude like headbutt the door? And his head actually went through. Stuck like a duck with no luck. That's what you get for being aggressive. Sir, did you really try to go through the slide? The slide part is about as long as my arm. I would try it anyway. Just go on, slide on down. It's not even a slide at this point. It's a stuck like a duck with no luck. He just gotta put his arms up and have somebody like pull him out the other way. Risk of the pants coming off, but price you gotta pay. I just wanted to relive my childhood in my elementary school playground. You know, I always thought you were supposed to climb up these things. By the way, in the 4th grade, I had a horrific accident regarding one of these things. I don't want to talk about it, but now I see this dude, the next victim. I'm trying to figure out how you get yourself out of this one. Oh, if you were standing, that would be another issue, but legs, they look pretty useless here. It's got them real good. This ain't a toy, this is a human cage. Oh no! It appears the cat has gotten into a box that it can't jump its way out of. Is this what the end looks like? Oh no, he's not stuck, but instead he is snug as a bug in a rug. How does he fit so perfectly into a guitar case? You are a dog, not an instrument. Thought it was a bed. You know those cars for kids? I'm trying to figure out how this happened. Like, how her legs coming out up the front like that? She ain't stuck, she a transformer. Not a very cool looking one though. Like, I get putting your head through the thing, but how did her legs come out? There is a hole there? Did she create a leg hole? Looks like she put it on like a pair of overalls. Oh no! How has it come to this? I wanted to be a Barbie so bad, packaged in plastic or whatever. Just slips it on. Oh no. Done made yourself into a cylinder head. New fear unlocked. They got quicksand puddles at the beach? Because to me that kind of looked like quicksand. No, not at the beach. I thought this was the polite kind of sand. You know, one that doesn't swallow you whole. At least she got somebody helping her out. All you gotta do is pull. Might lose a toenail or two. Like they thought they were at the beach. But apparently there is quicksand at the beach. Like you could sink into the hole. I'm sorry, but I can't trust sand anymore. How did this happen? Girl, you are not a squirrel. Yes, she got in the squirrel hole. It ain't occupado. They ain't got their nuts in the back or something. How did she get in? It's like she unzipped the back of the tree and just slid right in. I want to know how you get stuck in the washing machine. You're just being dramatic. Especially when it's just your legs. Unless your legs are the length of an average person. I feel like you could just grab her by the ponytail and just pull. That should do it. These high chairs are for infants for a reason, and I know for a fact that booty ain't an infant. Only way to get her out of this is to like knock her over. How did we end up here? Stuck inside a Barney head. Y'all can't just like lift it up? No. Don't even help them. This is your new identity now. You know, I'm not a genius or anything, but they put cones in the road for a reason. Especially when there's wet cement. All-wheel drive ain't gonna get you out of this one. Bro, you look so stupid trying to like drive past the cones and they have this place all sealed off and you still gonna oopsie. Expensive little oopsie. Sir, this is kind of embarrassing. Like, just because there is a hole in public, I don't care where it is, doesn't mean you should go in it. But I feel like some of these people, they're just like, oh, hole. I could probably fit in it. Same energy for people who like jump and slap the ceiling. People who see a hole and they're like, I can fit in that. I mean, maybe it's a secret hideout. Now we got the whole fire department busting you out of your stupidity. The pants might have to come off with this pole. Me being nosy and spying on the neighbors till your head gets stuck. Oh no. You know, I thought it was like basic human knowledge when you see like a hole or opening and be like, I don't think I can fit through that. But some people, they just do it. What does that make you? An idiot sandwich. Into a hole? Because that's what it seemed like. Oh no, I think the grate just was faulty and just fell through the floor. Okay, yeah, this is another reason why you probably should not walk over a grate. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some people who got stuck in weird places. Imagine if I forgot to press record. Bro got stuck in a massage bed. You know they got that hole for your face to sit in? Well, it's supposed to sit on the face. I guess his head was so small it went through the face hole. And they had to get firefighters to get him out. I want to know how your head just like slips through these. Oh, they had to cut the entire bed to get him out. Did he get his massage though? Or did he get stuck as soon as he laid down? You know, I came here for a nice relaxing massage and got the most traumatic experience of my life. He's swimming under ice. It's like freezing water. Why are you guys dilly-dallying? Make a hole for him. Tell him where to go, show him where to go. Oh, there's a hole right there. Swim towards the hole. It's right there. What are you waiting for? He's like, break a hole right here. Like, they're leading you to the hole. Can he see? He's wearing goggles. Y'all are literally sitting ducks. And then we have the one guy recording. Oh, thank goodness he has a string. Okay, lead him back to where he was. This was like the most nerve-wracking minute of my life. You know, I wasn't even there. Bro was swimming under ice. No, at least he had the rope. No, I don't even think I could hold my breath that long, let alone swim and panic and swim. And it must have been so refreshing to get out of that. Like, oh, nice little icy swim. You know, seconds from hypothermia and dying, but we made it, boys, to see the light of the sun once again. Bro got stuck in a fishbowl. Oh, it's a light. What are you doing in there, step bro? What could possibly...
Did you already use all your words? No. Then why aren't you like talking a mega bunch? Because I'm not mega weird. You have to like totally use up all your words by the end of the day. Otherwise there's mega consequences. What kind of consequences? Each word left gives you a paper cut. And 1,000 paper cuts, you know what. And I'm just hearing about this now? They say it every morning on the announcements, but you're always mega late. Amber, do me a favor. Quit saying mega. Katie, let's chat. I have a lot of words I have to use up by the end of the day. I'm almost out of words, but I can listen. On second thought, never mind. One-sided conversations give me the heebie-jeebies. Jane looked at her with eyes full of sorrow. Are you talking to yourself? I'm reading. I'm trying to use up all my words. We'll come to the kitchen. It's a family emergency. What kind of emergency? Just come. I'm coming. What's wrong? Your sister still has 100,000 words left. Oh my god. She's not gonna make it. She can give them to me. Are you sure? Yeah. I can stay up all night talking to myself. It'll be fine. Okay, if you insist. Go ahead, transfer them. You idiot! That's not 100,000, that's 1 million! That's not 100,000, that's 1 million, you idiot! Oops, I must have miscounted. Well, I'm giving them back. You can't. Why not? Words can only be transferred once. Did you guys know she had 1 million too? We didn't know for sure. I'm gonna say words as fast as I can until I have no more words left. How's it going? Not good. Any way I can help? Unless you want to take some of my words. Yeah, no thank you. She had to have known she had 1 million words. She basically killed me. Don't be dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. If I don't use all these words by midnight, I'm a goner. It's impossible to use all those words by midnight. Sweetie, what are you doing? I'm saying the word I. It's the shortest word and I can say it like 1,000 times per minute. Is it working for you? Yeah, I think I actually might have a chance of staying. Really? Well, I think there's something you should know. What? Your father and I really didn't think you were going to be able to use up all those words. Mom, don't worry. I got this. Let me finish. So we made a deal with the neighbors that they could send all their extra words to you and save themselves. You did what? Well, tell them not to send them. I'm going to use up all these words. It's too late. They offered us a ton of money. Square the money, Mom. I'm about to die. You did this to yourself when you took your sister's words. No, that's not fair, because when I took her words, I knew I could use them all in time. Well, nobody else thought you could, so we took matters into our own hands. Oh, fuck. Softly quiet, did you use up all your words? No, there's no point anyways. Mom basically fed me to the wolves. True, but she did get a lot of money for doing that. We're finally gonna get to go to Hawaii. Well, we are. Get out of my room! 30 seconds until midnight, and my family didn't even come to say goodbye. I'm still here. You have been given a second chance. To accept, you must transfer the words to someone who betrayed you, mom or sister. Whoever I transfer these words to won't be able to use them by midnight. I'd be killing them to save myself. But that's exactly what they tried to do to me. We're all so sad she's gone, but you know, she did it to herself, so... Yeah, you all look really sad. Jess, what are you still doing here? I guess the universe didn't want to screw me over like you all did. Which reminds me, Mom, I have a gift for you. What is it? You brat. How could you do this to me? I'm so glad that's over with. Again? All right, which one of you sent me your words? Not me, I swear. Not me, because I can't send back the gifted words. I don't believe any of you. I'm going to the mall. Hi. I couldn't help but notice that you're talking to yourself. Oh, it's because I have a lot of words left? Yeah. Let me guess, someone transferred you a ton of words. You have excellent intuition. I've been in your boat, and I think I could fix this for you. How? Eating this completely stops people from transferring words to you. But? But what? I don't know, there's just always a but. Oh, but you can never transfer words again either. It would prevent me from being in this situation again. Wait. What? You're not supposed to eat it with the wrapper on. Right. I really hope this works. Now I just have to use all my words. Thanks to... Where'd you go? It's 2 hours until midnight. I'm not using these fast enough. I have an idea. I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb the one. I did it. Jess, are you in there? What's going on? I accidentally overused my words. I only have a few minutes to get more, otherwise I'm gone. How many words do you need? 101. No, 103. A lot. Transfer Nancy 200 words. I can't transfer you words. What? Why not? Long story. Can't, Mom? No, Mom's a goner. She didn't use all her words yesterday. Right. Please, Jess, I have 60 seconds to fix this. Try again. Transfer Nancy 500 words. Sis, I'm sorry, but it's not letting me transfer you words. Please, you have to help me. Go ask the neighbors. They owe us. There's no time. There is one thing you could do to help me, though. Really? All you have to do is eat this. It'll reverse whatever curse that other candy gave you. And then I'll be able to transfer you words? Exactly. It's an emergency candy. I never told you I ate candy. What? I never told you I ate candy. How did you know? Well, something's preventing you from sending me words, so you must have took something. You're tricking me. You don't actually need words, do you? You just want me to eat that so you can keep transferring me words like you always do. Fine, you're right, okay? I knew something was up when I couldn't transfer you words. Why are you doing this to me? Because you're Mom's favorite. I tried to get rid of you the first time by sending you 1,000,000 words, and the second time by getting Mom to get the neighbors to send you words. But even after all of that, you know what Mom's last words were? Tell Jess I'm sorry. All she does is care about you, even after you sent her all those words. But I'm not the one that's tearing this family apart. Your jealousy is. Look, I think I need to talk to someone about all this. Okay, well, let me help you. But you hurting me is not gonna make you feel any better. I know. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you too.
I can't sing. So, will you come to the haunted house? Jake will be there. He will? Yeah, I invited him and I heard he wanted to ask you something. Yeah, I think he was going to ask me to the Halloween dance. He was trying to earlier, but he got interrupted. Ooh, well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Oh my gosh, girl, that was so scary. You were screaming so much. Yeah, my voice is kind of sore now. And whatever happened to Jake? You said he was going to come? Yeah, I mean, I invited him. I guess he decided not to come after all. Oh no, girlie, you got picked to sing. Where have you been? Oh. What's wrong? I can't sing. Darn, and since I'm the only one around to rate you, I'm gonna have to give you 1 star. Which means...
Miss Missoura, you failed. You're under arrest.
Oh no, Bree, I'm so sorry. I guess since you'll be in jail, Jake's gonna have to take me to the Halloween dance instead of you.
Hang on, wait. We can't arrest her. Why not? She's on the do not arrest list. Her father is the creator. Her father created the system.
What? That's impossible. Stop copying me. Sir, there has to be some mistake. Her father can't be the creator of the system because my mom's new boyfriend is. Unless your dad is a cheater.
I have a feeling they were not supposed to know this. Oh man, we're so fired.
Don't worry, officers. His secret is safe with me, so you can just arrest her. Oh, no way.
If he figures out we're dead, I say we hide them both. Good idea.
What?
Sit down.
Oh, please let us go.
You two aren't going anywhere until we can figure out how to cover this up.
It looks like the code on the door is voice activated, which means we need a verbal code to unlock it. Ooh, what if it's 6-7? What? Now is not the time for brain rot. Sorry. My dad designed this place, and since we need a verbal code to get out of here, I'm guessing it's a lyric to a song. Let me try. When did you get hot? Girl, my dad is a boomer. Why would he make a Sabrina Carpenter lyric the password? I don't know. It was worth a shot. I know my dad loves Elvis. Wait, I think I know the lyric. Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? It unlocked our handcuffs, too. Yes. I bet your dad saying that lyric to my mom is like a pickup line or something. Becca. Sorry, touchy subject. Anyways, let's get out of here.
Where do you two think you're going?
Oh, no.
You thought... What are you... You ladies all right?
Jake! How did you find us?
Well, I saw them take you, and then I followed them, and it kind of took me a while to gain the courage to come inside here, but...
Oh, Jake, you are amazing. You literally saved our lives. And about the dance, the answer is yes.
Really?
Aw, cute.
We better go.
But wait, since we're here, I wish we could make the system not deadly and just for fun instead.
Actually, since we're at the system's main headquarters, I think I can do that. All my STEM classes are about to pay off. Hey, there you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Dad.
Have you noticed something's wrong with the system? The programming, it's changed.
I know. And I also know that you've been cheating on Mom. So unless you want that posted all over social media, I suggest you keep the system the way it is right now.
I don't know what you...
Don't bother lying, Bruce. I know you've been cheating on me this whole time, and I only stayed with you to protect Bree.
Baby, come on,
No. Now that the system has changed, I have one last song to sing to you. 'Cause the next time that he cheats... You know it won't be on me. I want a divorce. I say that deserves 5 stars.
Mommy, can I go to Thata's house at the school today? Of course, sweetie. Thata, my mom said I could come over after school today. Only people who can say my name are invited. I can say it. Really? Say Sasha. Thata. Not my name.
Thata. Mommy, I didn't go to Thata's.
Jess, you're home.
Who is he? And why were you kissing him?
Sweetie, there's something I need to tell you. Hold hands, hold hands, hold hands. Yay!
Your hands are really sweaty.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I can't be with someone who has sweaty hands. Guess I'm single. Sup, ladies?
It's senior year. Who are you going to go to homecoming with? I think I'd rather just go alone. Just because your heart percentage is low doesn't mean you can't find love. I think that's exactly what that means.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Danny.
Are you going with someone to homecoming?
No, I think I'm just going to go alone.
But it's way more fun to go with someone.
Says the guy with 90% of his heart still intact. Besides, what would happen if I got down to 0% anyways? I'd die of heartbreak?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I'm better off alone.
Jess, you know not everyone's gonna break your heart, right?
No, I don't know that.
Are you okay? Danny said he made you mad.
He didn't make me mad. It's just, I don't get why you guys won't let me just be alone. I am fine alone. Plus, it's better than the alternative.
We just want to see you happy.
Plus, it's our senior year.
You shouldn't have to go to homecoming alone.
Fine, if I let you set me up, will you guys just drop it then?
Yes, you can be alone the rest of the year.
Okay, 1 date.
Yes! Okay, I'm gonna set you up with someone so hot. I'm so happy you and George are going together.
George and I have been texting all week. I can't wait to meet him.
He is such a sweetheart. He's going to love you.
But what's more important is that I love myself.
So true, Queen. Are you sure you don't want to come take pictures with us?
No, he's just gonna come over here so we can get to know each other before the dance. Okay, well, have a good time with George. I'll see you at the dance. Bye. I'll see you there. Love ya. Hey, are you on your way? The dance is about to start. Where are you? Hello? Girl, where are you? He didn't show. You hurt your toe? Are you okay? He didn't show. Your tire's low? Can your mom drive you? He didn't show. You have to go, girl. It's so loud in here. Text me, okay? Thanks for listening. And for the ice cream.
Do you feel any better?
Maybe a little. But unfortunately, it's always temporary.
I just feel so bad about the whole George thing, especially because I actually wanted to ask you.
Titty, stop! I'm not at a place right now where I can accept any love, let alone give it. I just need to focus on myself right now.
Yeah, totally. But I'm just letting you know that I can be your rock right now, and then maybe down the line.
It's not how it works, Danny. You don't just get to come in here and love me. Love is a two-way street, and I'm broken down on the side of the road. So don't try and fix me, okay? You can't.
Jess, you're back at school.
Danny, about...
Don't. I know I overstepped yesterday. I'm sorry. I brought you something.
Thanks.
I just want to let you know that you're not alone, okay?
I appreciate it.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'll see you at school. Can I walk you to class?
That sounds perfect. See you soon.
Hey, Jess.
Oh, hey, Danny.
I brought you your favorite coffee.
Thanks.
Jessica, please report to the principal's office immediately.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Yes.
For Danny.
It's nearly time, my little vampire.
What if I get a bad one, Daddy?
Remember what your mother used to say. No curse can break what is inside of you. Whatever you get, we will face together. What does it say, darling?
I have to do whatever I'm told.
Oh my. You must never tell anyone about your curse. Vampella, meet your new mother and stepsisters.
I'm Luna. I'm Hexa.
And I'm Endora. They will be watching over you while I'm away. Vampella, show your sisters their rooms.
Right this way. So, these are your rooms.
Oh dear. Do you actually expect us to sleep in these coffins?
It's traditional.
Maybe for you, but we're witches, not vampires. Turn these coffins into beds. Ooh, yes, that looks so much better.
No, it doesn't. Change them back.
Can you just shut up? What's wrong with her?
Where's your bathroom?
Hello, speak.
I have to go. Dad, I really don't like them. Please, you can't leave me alone with them.
Vampella, I must go on this business trip. We need the money. You need a family to watch over you. It's just going to take some getting used to.
I can't believe he's coming.
Who?
The werewolf prince. He's coming to our ghoul school. By the way, I call dibs on him. No, I do.
You two can have them because I'm not interested.
You're not?
No, I have heard about this werewolf prince, and I can tell you that he is just another royal howling for attention.
Now I can see why you're single.
Oh, would you get your claws off of me?
Sorry, that was my bad.
You're the prince.
Indeed I am, and I made you drop that pen, and it's rolling down the hallway. I will go get it for you.
Oh, no, actually...
You stay right here, I'll be right back.
And now I can't move. Is the roof collapsing? How old is this school? Prince Mason? Prince Mason?
Hey, got your pen?
Thanks, but, the roof?
Watch out!
Oh, no.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Guys, Prince Mason shielded that girl from the collapsing roof. He's so strong.
Yes, he is, very strong. I really should be going.
Hey, wait a minute. Can I at least know your name?
My name is Vampella.
Well, Vampella, I'm sorry I bumped into you earlier. I'll let you go. Hopefully I'll see you around sometime.
I thought you said the prince wasn't your type.
He's not.
We saw you flirting with him. Just admit you're in love with him.
I'm in love with him. I mean, I said the wrong thing. I meant to say that I am not.
Hang on. There's something off about you. Yesterday, when we told her to shut up, she acted like she couldn't speak.
Slap yourself. My theory is correct. She has to do whatever she's told.
Let me try. Open the curtain. She's a vampire. She would never stand in direct sunlight. She can't help but listen.
Please stop.
Close the curtain. No way. She's cursed. She must be cursed to do whatever she's told. I'll take this dress and fold it. Fold mine too.
Please stop. You guys have been making me do stuff for you all weekend.
Because it's so much fun controlling you. It really is. But fine, you can stop.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bed.
Wait, one more thing. You are never to speak to the prince again.
But you can't just...
I'm done talking to you. You can leave. Get out. Bye.
I can't live like this anymore. I'm gonna go to the witch's library and hope that there's a spell book on how to break my curse. I think the library is this way.
Vampella? What are you doing in these woods so late?
You are never to speak to the prince again.
Is something wrong? Do you need help or... Vampella, talk to me.
I'm going to the witch's library.
Oh, well, it's not really safe in these woods at this time. There's a lot of monster hunters out right now.
I appreciate your concern, Your Highness, but I can handle myself.
Nah, I would suggest coming back in the morning.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Vampella!
2 hours later, and I think I finally found a book that might help me reverse my curse. Come on, there's gotta be something in here. This is it. How to reverse the curse of a firstborn daughter. First, you must...
Well, what do we have here? A bloodsucker. Ooh, no fangs. You must be half human, even more rare.
Let go of me.
Wow, you're a strong little vampire. How about some light? Hey, let her go. Whoa, a giant werewolf. Gotcha. Night-night, wolf.
No!
Oh!
Mason!
It's not safe out here. Go home.
No, I'm gonna stay here with you. I'm gonna stay here with you. You told me to do something and I didn't do it. My curse, it's broken. But how? Only an act of true love can break the curse. Mason. Mason, you saved me.
Are you kidding? You saved me.
We saved each other.
Really, though, you gotta go.
Your arm.
I'm fine. Hello, is someone out here?
Dad?
Vampella, I thought I heard your voice. I was just on my way home. Is that the prince?
Yes.
What is going on? What happened to him?
He got shot trying to save me. We have to get him back to his castle.
All right, come on. Help me pick him up. Thank you. I should have never left you with those witches.
It's okay, Dad. I'm just glad my curse is broken.
Me too, darling.
Excuse me, but Prince Mason is requesting to see Vampella.
Go. I'll wait here.
Hey, are you gonna be okay?
Hey, yeah. Thanks to you and your dad. You know, I was always told vampires weren't very trustworthy, but turns out the only thing dangerous about you is how quickly you stole my heart. Was that cringe?
A little, but I still liked it.
Listen, I'd like to invite you to live with me in my castle.
Really?
Yeah, and your father too. It's the least I could do.
That would be amazing.
Okay, cool. I mean, we've got plenty of room, so... Kiss me. That wasn't an order, by the way. I'm sorry.